It's at this moment that Anissa at home was ripping her hair out of her fucking head. Like, this is brutal, bro.
Oh God. Sorry, oh my God. I'm gonna actually die. This is the funniest video ever.
This is really what he deserved. Like, this is the most fitting punishment for the raped that you could ever imagine. iDUBBBZ is gonna drop one of the dirtiest copes that's ever been coped about his podcast. Get ready.
Oh my.
We're gonna start priming this segment with what Anissa really thinks of Ian. Let's just have a look here at Anissa just brutally humiliating her husband.
Ooh, with Chris Ray
With
Gunn.
Chris Ray Gunn, who she wanted to get with, who was her first choice. And Ian isn't even really the second, third, fourth choice. He's nothing but a jabroni loser.
Yes, and by the way, if you're watching on Clip Channel, remember to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Ashton?
Yeah, Leafy was second, Ian was third.
Bell?
Isn't that brutal? Let's ring the bell. Everybody ring the bell.
Ring the bell, subscribe, hit like.
Subscribe.
And we'll get to the Hasan cuck chair segment very soon.
This guy was her first choice for husband. Leafy was the second choice.
Yep.
Ian was the third choice.
And Chris Ray Gunn picked Lacey Green. Remember her?
Are they still together?
No.
That ended a long time ago.
Not a long time ago.
Imagine you get fucking Lacey Green picked over you.
Oh.
And she's like maximum pick me mode here, dude. She's got the Pokemon t-shirt. Really?
Yeah.
She's got the cat ear headphones. Really? Like, this is full on pick me mode energy.
Yeah.
And she didn't get picked. Lacey Green got picked.
What?
I said, do you know what Ian would make?
What do you mean?
Like, what he would be good at?
What?
You know those, like...
I'm curious
She's
to know.
just reveling and humiliating him.
You know, like in Aladdin.
Some things never change, you know? Anissa has always, throughout her entire time on the internet, always reveled in humiliating iDUBBBZ.
Yeah.
It's so Kino. Listen to this.
By the way,
is crazy.
It's an odd vibe, you know. It's just them two. It's almost like a date.
It is. It's very awkward.
Like
There's a real tension here.
By the way, their sub goal is 10. Yo, Ash, the sub goal's 10.
Let's get 10 subs right now to blow out Anissa from 10 years ago.
What he would be good at?
What?
You know those, like...
What?
I'm curious to know.
You know, like in Aladdin, you know, Apu, the like little monkey dude who dances on the street for money.
What?
Oh
my God. Oh my God. But he just divorced the bitch.
Oh,
Just divorced the fucking bitch, bro.
Stop, buddy. You're nothing but a dancing monkey. By the way, why did he agree to do what we're witnessing on screen?
I don't know. What is this?
It's like, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is the spout. I'm getting felted all day long. Tip me over and cock me out. Like, it's brutal, buddy.
Ramsos 85 for 10 subs. Blowing out Anissa from 10 years ago.
Great.
Let's go. There
goes my cockle. Watch him as he watches.
Oh, there we go. And yes, Fred for a sub. Thank you
Arcade
so much.
Outpost nailed it, by the way. It's the sunk
guys.
cost fallacy girlfriend. The sunk cost fallacy wife. It's like,
buddy,
when do you just cut your losses?
You know,
when I get all felted, hear me cope. Tip me over and watch me. That's the correct version.
Okay, so you've gone from
Oh,
Chris,
that's so
your girlfriend is like a great
embarrassing.
porn
Look at
star.
him. Look at him
Wait,
go.
wait. You
Look
hear
at
that?
him go.
You hear that? Listen to this.
You've gone from Chris, your girlfriend was like a great porn star. You know what my
Wait.
boyfriend would make? A great monkey that dances on the side of the road in third world countries for minor attention and possibly food.
I would love to watch that whole
We
interaction.
gotta find that whole stream, but that's what iDUBBZ has become. He's a sad, pathetic, dancing little monkey sidekick for an Arabian man. Much like Apu in Aladdin, this is what iDUBBZ has become: an Arabian man dancing monkey.
Ash, look what I found.
What did you find?
The thumbnail itself is wild. Yo,
oh no!
Did you see the thumbnail? Hang on, it'll flash on screen. Watch, it'll flash. Look at that. They're like together.
6 a.m. and
Wait, watch this. There's a shot in here though when they're having dinner. Wait, what?
Buddy. iDUBBZ, no!
Was that frozen for no reason? What the fuck?
Oh,
wait, when they're on the escalator? Look at this.
market.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
That's insane. I didn't know they actually hung out. Did she suck him?
She wanted to. I think he turned her down.
Wow. Okay, very interesting stuff.
Okay, so now we got to bring it back to the top.
Okay, yes.
Okay. So here we have Hasan saying that H3H3 has attacked and ruined a charity event, which is going to be very funny when we play the next clip afterwards. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Wanted to fundraise for iDUBBZ's charity that was under attack. iDUBBZ will
the charity
explain
is
his side
under
of
attack.
Everything's under
The
attack.
charity event is under attack. Now, Hasan here is thinking when he brings iDUBBZ on, iDUBBZ is actually going to explain the situation. But as I've said earlier in the show, iDUBBZ does not explain the situation because he's a timid, weak, pathetic, cowardly little worm of a man that is now physically incapable because of his altered brain chemistry of actually communicating anything worthwhile to anyone. It's unbelievable.
him and Anissa basically relinquished control over Creator Clash 3, a boxing charity match that they had put together a third year in a row after Ethan got Lena to drop out. She was supposed to fight. Lena
That's not what happened.
Wait. Come on. I don't
This
did
is
this.
so
Like the accountability is
buddy.
bullshit.
There's no accountability, no responsibility for anything at all.
Oh
from these-
man. Like, yeah. Fuck off, dude.
one of the employees at H3H3 Productions, and also another fighter.
Why would she fight for fucking Ian and Anissa after that?
Well,
Why
they
would
decided to turn the entire charity boxing event into a political radioactive horror show
And
that
fuck her
revolves
boss.
around a holy war in the Middle East. Yes, they f***ed everybody over on the entire fucking card. Okay. And so what did you expect to happen? You guys did a massive hit piece on her boss, the guy who pays her bills. And you put her between a rock and a hard place. And then you go, this is all H3H3's fault. Well, maybe you guys should have waited to do this massive hit piece on H3H3 until after the boxing event.
Yes.
But as Ian said, he just simply couldn't control himself, even though he's supposedly this mature man now, this super empathetic and positive guy. He was just so filled with a seething rage and hatred against H3H3 for being rightfully called out as a bad friend that he had to just dump this content cop and just completely torch his entire event to the point where the only way to get any money to charity is to bow down before this Turkish man and beg for crumbs from his table. That's where iDUBBZ is at this point. He couldn't raise any money on his own. Couldn't raise any money for charity with any of the other people on the card, any of his other YouTube connections gained over the last decade. No, couldn't make a fucking nickel or a dime, had to go running to Daddy Hasan to bail them the fuck out, which is a very pathetic use of charity. Like, it's not really charity, is it? When you're doing it to whitewash your reputation?
Yeah.
Is it really charity when you're using it to try and own some guy online? This isn't money that's being given because you're a good person, you want to help the disadvantaged, you want to help the sick. This is money that's given to try and make yourself look good and whitewash your politics and your terrorist sympathizing. That's what's actually going on here. But as we're going to find out from Harley, this was never a charity event in the first place. Let's go to the next video, and we're going to have a look at the most recent interview between Harley Morenstein and Nicholas Dorio.
Okay.
And Harley explains the charity structure.
No, I have a question. So I'm trying to understand the mechanics, and you were the one who explained them to me. So I can see there's a donate page that has raised $33,000 right now, and that appears to not be related to ticket sales. That's just a flat charity donate page, right? What percentage of the ticket sales go to charity?
Everyone, place your bets.
Place your bets. What percentage of ticket sales go to charity? Is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
10%? Is it 25%? Is it 50%? Or is it 100%?
Looks like there's one guy said 100%. Everyone else is saying 0. But there was the one hero in there. 1%, 25%, -5%. Very funny. Let's check it out.
I don't think any.
So the correct answer was 0%. 0%. So if you bought a ticket or you bought a pay-per-view for Creator Clash 3, none of your money went to charity. So this isn't a charity boxing event, okay? It's a boxing event that happens to have a charity fundraiser on the side, but none of the people attending the event and none of the people purchasing the event on pay-per-view will have given any money to charity at all. So this isn't a charity event, okay? And what it goes to show, by the way, that Hasan was easily able to raise 6 times the amount of money that Creator Clash 3 had rose for charity in about an hour, is that they never needed a boxing event to raise money for charity in the first place. And raising money for charity was never the objective. The objective was to make themselves look like big shots, network with other famous YouTubers, throw lavish galas, and suck each other off. That's what this was about. The whole charity aspect was just there as a shield, to shield them from any and all criticism and any and all accountability. Whoa. You can't say anything about us. This is a charity event. We're the greatest people on earth. We're doing all of this for charity. No, you're not. It's bullshit.
You know what this is like? You know how Tim Hortons, you could put change at the counter for a Tim Hortons camp, whatever. This is like calling Tim Hortons a charity place because they have a donation box right there at the counter.
This is all just a big vanity project for iDUBBBZ and Anissa. That's all that this is. If they really cared about raising money for charity, they would have just done charity live streams with all of their friends and raised up all of this money and donated it straight to charity. That's what they would have done.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show they could have done that the whole time with this Hasan fundraiser that just happened.
Yeah, Secret Seeker. It's like the McDonald's little charity cup and saying McDonald's is a charity business now.
Because that's what I think. And that has to not be correct.
I think these are separate. I think I'm gonna this was my understanding of it, is that the fundraiser is one thing and the ticket sales are the event, and the event, I guess, would bring eyeballs to the fundraiser.
You see how ridiculous this is?
That's bullshit. If every creator just promoted on their regular shows the fucking charity, it would make more money than doing this fucking boxing event.
The whole boxing event is ridiculous. It actively takes money away from charity by putting such massive overhead on everything. They could just run this charity boxing event like, I don't know, in a tiny fucking bingo hall somewhere that costs like $1,000 to rent. Just bring in the YouTubers, do it cheap. Everybody in attendance is like an influencer that has to pay like a certain amount of money to be there, right? And it would have done way bigger for charity. Or just don't even do the boxing at all. If your objective is to raise money for charity, this is completely unnecessary. But it was never about charity.
Can we stop pretending that YouTubers give a fuck about charity?
No.
Can we just stop fucking playing around?
Like, I always find it suspect when public figures are doing charity work.
You know?
It's like goes straight back to the Bible. Like, do this stuff in secret. Do it because you actually want to be charitable and you actually want to help the needy, and not because you want to see people help you. You want to see people. You want people to see you helping the needy, rather. Yeah. You should do it out of the goodness of your heart, but they do it for a benefit. You know what I mean? They're doing it to settle grudges with other YouTubers. It's ridiculous.
Do you remember the episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where fucking buddy, he donates to the hospital, but to not look bad, he doesn't like show his name. Larry David, like he leaves, but then when he makes it there, like Tony Danza has like a statue because he also donated, but he wanted to be.
Exactly.
He's like, could I actually change my anonymous donation?
People in chat are calling it out for what it is. It's Pharisee behavior is what it is.
Yeah.
They want to be seen as being righteous. They don't want to actually be righteous.
Yeah. It was Ted Danza, rather, but yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
In some way.
That's fucking insane if that's the way that works. So wait, the tickets are for the gala, and the donate button is for charity.
The ticket, the tickets for, like, you mean for the fight?
Yeah, the tickets for the fight pay for the gala and the comedians and all this shit, right? That's what that's paying for. The ticket pays for the event, and the donate button pays for the charity, and they are now two entirely separate entities.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
that sounds illegal, doesn't it?
You gotta wonder, is it? It kind of sounds like charity fraud to me. But I'm no legal scholar.
I don't know. It does sound a little fucking sus.
So this is not a charity event. This is a boxing match
that happens to have charity.
That has a
mentioned.
That actually has a charity component.
Nicholas, you stupid motherfucker! It was never charity, bro.
Oh, the truth. Which, by the way, I don't know how many times we have to bring this up, but Creator Clash 2 actually lost $250,000.
Yeah.
No money was raised for charity.
But he made $120K the next day.
Doing the live stream with the humiliation rituals.
Still negative.
So, similar to Creator Clash 3, both Creator Clash 3 and Creator Clash 2 both required humiliation ritual streams where they had to go hat in hand and beg the audience to give even more money after they squandered everything for charity. That's what happened with Hasan last night, and that's what happened last year with Creator Clash 2, because these people can't organize an event, charity fundraiser, anything for shit because they're morons.
Dude, this is evil. Evil Harley is called in to tell me I was right the entire time.
This is my heel turn. I'm doing a boxing event, and it's called No Charity.
That would be better, actually. Like, honestly, the no charity boxing event. Like,
let's just be honest about what it is. But the lack of transparency is appalling.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the next video. This is another clip from the interview between Harley and Nicholas Dorio. This is the last one from that interview. Yeah, there we go. And this is where Harley reveals that the current people in charge of Creator Clash 3, who we don't know who they are, there's been no explanation to the public. to the fighters that we know of, to anybody. But apparently they're trying to get Harley back on the card because since the main event has now been destroyed, they have to offer refunds to everybody and potentially have all of the ticket sale money held for a year. So they're desperate to get him back, but Harley ain't going back.
Oh,
Let's
good on Harley.
Hardest part for me is that like all of the fighters on the card, I really want them to have a great event. Like I don't spend a second.
I hope it's awful for everyone who goes there.
I don't think it's gonna happen at this point. I think we're days away.
Me too. I hope everyone goes there and comes back with their war stories. There was no food. Their fucking transportation was they were late on everything.
There's going to be at least one snake that tells it how it is because they feel burned or slighted in some way. I mean, we're already seeing with Freddie Wong and his basically quasi-public call out in the Discord server over their massive business failures. We're already seeing the snaking occurring. But let's be real. The fighters aren't the ones snaking the Jamhas. The Jamhas snaked the fighters by turning what's supposed to be a fun charity boxing event that nobody takes seriously into a political spurg fest between a Jewish creator and an Arabic creator over a massive holy war, and it's a complete radioactive cluster. And everybody involved now is getting really, really bad PR as a result. So the Jamhas screwed them. They didn't screw the Jamhas. Let's be real.
By the way, this web page, does it not look like LA Beast is gonna fight this chick?
Well, he may as well. He may as well at this point. He has no opponent, and he's on Twitter, as we'll see in a bit, going like, "Hey, like, is it even possible for me to find a fair replacement opponent in the next 50 days?" And it's probably not.
Pushing the event, like I do want it to go over well, you know, but like it's been feeling more happy.
Hey, this page makes no sense. If I were to go to Creator Clash, I'd be like, okay, they're having some guy beat up a chick. I mean, I guess it's how
hazard them in the past, and it kind of was very easy for me to separate. And then when it was like Ian and Anissa are stepping down, you want to come back? I was like, that was never a fucking problem for me.
Wow. Wait a minute. So wait, they dropped down and then they tried to bring you back to the table.
I love how Harley just says everything now. It's based like
it exposes them.
Yeah, it's to save his reputation too. Like being this fucking sweet.
What do you know?
Janitor.
You didn't know that?
That's not. But you didn't say anything publicly.
I don't know what's public or not. But no,
Harley's playing coy here. He's like, "Oh, you didn't know this?
I thought that was already public information that they begged me to come back to save the main event." Well, just so everybody knows, I said no.
Yeah.
Harley Morenstein said no. Yes, he did. When Harley says no, you're.
Yeah.
Was separate, and then when they was
wait, so are you saying they dropped out to try to bring you back and they still failed?
Yes.
I don't think they dropped out to try and bring me back. I don't exactly know why they dropped out. I think they have their.
I don't know. Go over the
is it the massive? Is it that they snaked their biggest supporter in terms of fan base and finances, Ethan Klein? Is it that they turned the event into a geopolitical shitstorm with Israel and Palestine? Is it that they didn't pay the fighters all the same like they said they would and were screwing people over on pay? Is it like what didn't they fuck up really?
Why wouldn't they leave?
Reasons? And
I was kind of like surprised they hung on this long, to be honest.
I think they really wanted to put the event first, but also I always default to people being a YouTuber, and I don't want to speak for Ian because I can't, because I don't know. But like the way I see it is, I'm like, oh, I think he wants to make videos
Wow,
Like, he
dude, I
wants
don't
to
know if he
go-
wants to make videos.
Oh, Nicholas Oreo,
No, it's like he doesn't want to
No.
make videos, man.
Listen.
He's matured and learned empathy. He's above making YouTube videos for the lowly people. He's a serious political commentator now
Oh my
on the Israel-Palestine conflict, don't you know?
Have you seen his rampant usage of clip art? He thinks that he could just put clip art on the screen of a dog saying no, and that's like the hilarious joke. You know, the
It's
iconic,
terrible.
hilarious moment.
It's terrible.
That's big.
The version, I would say this, the version of Ian that we're about to see in this Hassan crossover is the worst version of Ian I've ever seen. It's way worse than the version of Ian in the Content Cops. It's even worse than the version of Ian in She Ruined My Career.
Yikes.
It actually is like the saddest, weakest, most neutered and castrated, just quiet version of Ian. It's like he has no personality of his own. He has no opinions of his own. It really reminds me of when he said on the podcast that he's forgot how to speak for himself, which is something he's actually said, which is very, very sad, because he said that he's so used to Anissa speaking for him that he no longer knows how to speak for himself. And it was really on display in this Hassan Piker crossover. But here we have LA Beast. He goes, my question is, can Creator Clash even find me a fair opponent to box just 53 days away from the event after Harley had to step away? I've come too far to just quit when the going gets tough. I'll take any suggestions below. He knows that chances are this event is not happening. And if it does happen, he's going to have to face an opponent who's probably way more experienced than him, bigger than him, stronger than him. There's some big jacked black guy on Twitter called like Flex Muscle or something, who's had a bunch of fight experience, who's volunteering to step in and fight LA Beast here. And it's like, why would LA Beast accept that?
No.
He's going to risk getting fucking brain damaged and brutalized in the ring for an event that's just completely a failure. I don't think he's going to do that.
That would
if
be,
he does, it would be a shame.
That would be 2 years in a row where a fighter dropped out and then a black fit guy beat the flying fuck out of
Yes. Like, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
By the way, his tweet here, if you look at all the replies, it's like 95% meme, like opponents.
Yes.
No one's taking it seriously.
So Creator Clash 3 is now accepting refunds, but only until 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on today's date.
Can't do
then
that.
They say, unfortunately, we won't be able to accommodate requests submitted after the deadline. Well, that's not what the Florida law says. The Florida law says that up until a year after this event, you're going to have to issue refunds.
A year?
So I'm pretty sure, yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. They have to hold all of the money now for up to a year to ensure that refunds can be claimed.
Oh my God.
So,
what if you go though?
well, if you go, you can't get a refund.
Okay, so
Right?
okay, I
If
see.
you
Okay,
go,
cool.
you can't get a refund, but it may not matter, because if this does turn into a legal horror show and it's getting litigated and all of that, the law does say that they'll not receive a penny of the money. Like, if they follow the law to the letter of what the law says, it says that they will hold the money for a year, and then the money goes into the state of Florida's coffers. Here we have the result of the Hassan iDUBBBZ crossover for Creator Clash. Hassan hypes up Creator Clash all day, and Ian goes on his stream. How much did this help Creator Clash 3? 6 tickets.
6.
6 tickets have been sold in the last 12 hours. So at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, there were 4,031 seats still available. As of 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, the number is 4,025 tickets available. So there are some things he says I may have miscounted, or there may be some extenuating variables I can't verify. Like maybe they sold 10 tickets and 4 were refunded. This was just counting, looking at the publicly available data that Ticketmaster provides, which we'll go to on the next slide here.
Yeah, Ghostball says that's pretty good for Creator Clash. You know, it actually is pretty good for Creator Clash.
Oh, notice here, total seats 10,490. Now that is not the real capacity of the Amalie Center. The actual capacity is 21,000.
Oh,
so they've just admitted that they can't sell it out, and they're not even going to try. They have tarped off rather,
the whole top.
More than half of the seats in the building. And in total, this means that so far, they only have 6,000 tickets sold.
I'm surprised
for this entire
actually.
event.
That's pretty good for what I in my mind. Though, it's
disaster.
4 people. It's 4 people in the audience. No, this is a disaster. This is a disaster.
Well, the question is though, of those 6,000 seats, how many of them were comped?
True.
Like how many of them are from the giveaways?
It was like 4 sections, remember?
Yeah, there's like 4 sections that I think are being handed out to friends of the Jamhas and various influencers that they're flying out. So even those 6,000 tickets sold, even that number is in doubt. But Hasan did not move the needle in terms of getting people to go to this event, because him and his audience don't give a shit about this boxing event. It's only a vehicle to politically spur at H3H3. All right, let's go to this Hasan iDUBBBZ stream. Let's have a little bit of a look into the lead up to it.
Okay.
So this is from the iDUBBBZ Discord. So he goes, anyone know what time Ian is going on Hasan's stream? And the answer is a little later. Hasan's doing news and such first.
Oh my God.
We didn't realize that a little later would be 10 hours into the stream.
That what it was? 10 hours? I thought you were joking.
No, it was actually 10 hours. I think it was precisely 9 hours and 56 minutes before iDUBBBZ arrived at the door to Hasan's house. And the reason for this is that they knew he would be a total train wreck disaster, so they tried to hide him from most of the audience because it was going to be embarrassing. And this person asks, is Ian in LA? And Anissa says he is. He will be joining Hasan. I really just wanted him to enjoy his time there on the stream because I tend to talk a lot by accident.
That would have been better.
It would have actually been better because he would have actually fucking talked. But what a humiliating thing for her to say. She has to admit she's just a stupid bitch who just runs her mouth way too much. Okay, next slide.
Oh no.
So Nicholas Dorio is going over the charity fundraiser, and he says he got confused with the mechanics. iDUBBBZ didn't contribute $15,000 of his own money. That counter is just for people who used his link. But Hasan...
Oh shit! That's hilarious.
Oh no. But Hasan has now blown this out of the water just 8 minutes into the content nuke. So, cocked again, iDUBBBZ, buddy. Hasan Piker is able to do more in 8 minutes than you and every single person on this card have been able to do in 6 months.
Oh my God.
It's so embarrassing. Then we have Ethan Klein, who donates $1,001 to the Content Nuke fundraiser. I'm glad you're finally watching my video. Appreciate you using the chance to do some good. I hope you'll engage with it honestly and perhaps even walk back some rhetoric. But the real reason he donated, as Eric points out, the best part is iDUBBBZ donated $1K. So he donated $1 extra to be petty. And that's all this is. This whole charity thing is just a petty pissing match between YouTube millionaires to try and make the other one look bad over a geopolitical conflict that neither one actually understands.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Now here we have another funny moment Hasan exposed for disliking the content nuke before watching it on stream. Now, I don't view that as a big deal, but the thing was, remember they were crying about the iDUBBBZ content cop getting dislike bombed and how it wasn't fair?
Oh, yeah.
But here we see the hypocrisy. Hasan dropping the dislikes on it himself.
By the way, this guy at Awk 2000, amazing.
He's doing really good work.
Amazing
He's doing
Twitter
the Lord's
account.
work.
Yeah, amazing. Go follow them. Awesome.
So here we go now. We're into the Hasan cucking iDUBBBZ. So we're going to join the scene. Let me lay the scene for you.
Do it.
Here,
Let's go.
okay?
Let's go. Let's go.
So this is about 10 minutes before iDUBBBZ gets there. So how has the Hasan context nuke, content nuke, context puke, whatever you want to call it, reaction gone? Well, we can see in a nutshell how well it's going right here.
Okay.
Lol. So the Hasan crash out is 100% real. This is gold. Keep it up, man. You're definitely
By the
coming.
way, Clip Channel, people, hit like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, support the stream. Thank you.
Coming off smart and not unhinged.
Here comes the stress side. So he's already coping. So we're 9 hours and 45 minutes in.
Yeah.
And this is what a lot of his reaction has been, is just him seething, him sighing, him getting upset at chat. And so here we have a chat member who points out that Hasan is coming across hysterical and seething. And Hasan's not happy.
So the Hasan crash out is 100% real. This is gold. Keep it up, man. You're definitely coming off smart and not unhinged. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what this is supposed to do here.
It's to make you do this.
It's to make you do exactly what you're doing, which is do a big stress sigh and do a big cope and seethe song and dance. Hasan.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, suffer, Hasan.
Like, you're a fucking loser.
Why would you read it? Why would you read that then? Why?
Yeah, exactly.
You read that.
You're letting him know that it bothers you. He's getting to you. He's just some guy in chat. But you've had to single him out, pull up his whole name, his whole message, read it out, and then seethe at it. But he totally doesn't matter. He's the loser and not you. Right.
By the way, we got Woke Millennial. What's going on for 5 fucking
subs?
Big support, guys. Thanks for being here. Great show so far. Let's do. I'm excited for this.
Very sad life, brother.
Thank you, Woke Millennial.
Are you here?
Yo, look at that. The magic card with the genocide on it. That's actually fucking genocide.
Okay. So iDUBBBZ now 10 hours into the stream, of which he was promised to be a massive part of it. All of the proceeds from the stream are going to Creator Clash 3. iDUBBBZ arrives 10 hours late because they know he's going to be a total fucking jabroni bum and absolutely shit the bed on this. So they're trying to hide him from Hasan's audience as much as they can.
Hold on, I'm unlocking the door. Wait, no, I don't see. Oh, you're outside the door. Hold on. 1 second.
Powerful because everyone's being labeled as a genocide.
Did you see this pause? Did you notice that? So the video was on pause, right? He hits play and gets up and leaves us with the vintage Hasan chair react.
Oh my God.
It wasn't like it was still playing and he got up and opened the door for Ian. He just decided to just let it play because he's lazy.
Oh.
Also, I want to point out, we are 10 hours into the stream. And if you'll notice, he's only 53 minutes into the video.
10? Wait, was he watching the whole time?
Yes.
No way.
It's taken him 10 hours to get to this point.
Everyone who
he's only
bitches
halfway
at me
through.
for pausing, say sorry, okay, guys?
And I thought this show was slow.
Yeah, like...
Pierce Morgan, with decades of experience, immediately surrenders when the genocide card is pulled.
And he's watching at 1.5.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
When you're just a fucking stenographer, you're not a truth teller.
He has every right to defend himself and grow a pair of ears. Stand up for yourself, man. It's time to stop being intimidated by these online overnight activists who couldn't even point to Gaza on a map before October 7th. Like Hassan, for example.
Doesn't know where Yemen is? Okay, I'm going to click close.
Hey, this is such a big L for Hassan. Hassan just sits down to get ripped. He just sits down to get totally felted. Get ready for the cope on this clip. Because honestly, like, you may as well just admit, listen, I was a fucking dumbass, but now I've learned where the countries are on the map. Like, that's all you have to say.
Yeah.
But he's going to cope so hard here.
Closing it. I think nope. Dude, I'm memeing.
Oh, the cope!
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Read alert. Read alert. Read alert. Cope alert. Stop it, Hassan. Stop it, buddy. You'd be better off saying nothing at all. Nobody believes him. He obviously had no clue. No clue.
Who says I'm memeing? What?
I'm memeing here. And he just keeps saying over and over again that he's memeing. What's the meme? That you're an idiot?
Fucking memeing. Nope. I'm fucking memeing. Got it.
Oh, you're coping is what you're doing. Okay, so now here comes iDUBBBZ making his introduction. Watch how quickly Hassan starts pressing him and making him uncomfortable. It's almost instantly.
Okay.
Dude. What's up, Ian? Hold on.
This is.
Oh, it's already just cringe.
I can't even watch
Cringe. Bro, he's doing a Fortnite dance, shucking and jiving for his massa. It's like he's a step and fetch it. Look at him.
Hassan looks away.
Oh, Hassan is embarrassed with him. Hassan is cringing inside right now, bro. Oh, this is a dude that's in his 30s who talked about how mature he was, how he didn't want to be a clown anymore. He wanted to be serious. And here he is hitting Eben Fortnite dances in Hassan Piker's office to try and impress him and look cool. Hello, fellow kids. I'm doing the Fortnite dance. Do I fit in? And by the way, this is probably the least embarrassing part of his entire performance, because at least here he tried. But Hassan's going to smack him down, and he lost even what little confidence he had. You'll see.
By the way, we have the H3 stuff reaction on Friday, right?
Hassan does. Yeah, we're going to do that on Friday because he's reacting to this now.
It's also really fucking brutal. He's brutal.
He's a savage. But Hassan can't even find it within himself to look at the cock. He just is averting his gaze entirely because it's just so cringe.
I'm rewinding it.
Dude.
It's like there's a problem.
Dude, what are you doing? No, there is an actual problem. Hassan does not want to have to deal with this situation. He was going to completely ghost the Jamhas. But H3 baited him into doing this when they had the debate by tying everything back to Ian and to Creator Clash.
Yeah.
So now Hassan is being like, there's a millstone around his neck and he's being drowned by the insane cringe of the Jamhas. And there's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do to counteract the cringe.
This hasn't even started and it's incredible. Oh my God.
What's up, Ian?
What's up, Ian? Okay, let's see.
Did he hit the gritty there? What is he doing? Hassan! Oh, he's not amused, buddy.
Hassan kind of shook his head.
There's no laugh. There's not even a smile. It's just he's completely no-selling it. Like, who is this retard? And what is he doing in my office?
No, but Ash.
Oh, sad. Pathetic. He's become the dancing monkey that Anissa said he was always meant to be.
You could feel his head shaking. Look at him real close.
Watch. Zoom in.
Yeah.
Buddy, he gives Ian the finger subconsciously. He uses the middle finger to adjust his sunglasses.
Yeah. This is so good. So good. Okay, watch. Watch this. You could see him subtly shaking his head. Watch.
Hold on.
Oh, bro!
Justice.
Look, what is he doing?
He's like, oh.
What is he doing,
goes,
bro?
iDUBBZ is doing an anti-Semitic dance, and
So right there. So immediately within about 30 seconds of Ian entering the room, Hasan is already fed up with him, hates him, and is now pressing him. And rather than like going with the flow and like having fun, because he's supposed to be amongst allies here, right? He's supposed to be amongst friends. They're all supposed to be progressives and, you know, anti-Semites, and they're all in on the joke. But Ian is so scared of being canceled, so scared of any sort of pushback or being offensive in any way, that when Hasan hits him with the joke, the friendly banter, that, oh, he's doing an anti-Semitic dance, iDUBBZ is immediately on the back foot, super defensive and serious and awkward, and he's just being shamed and humiliated.
So, he's like,
Oh,
he goes, no. Let's see that again. I'm sorry. I find that really fucking funny.
Have some fucking balls, Ian.
iDUBBZ is doing an anti-Semitic dance, and through the interwebs.
No. Look at him. He's hanging his head and shit. He's going red. Did you see him? He started blushing and going red. He's shaking his hand. No.
iDUBBZ is doing an anti-Semitic dance, and through the interwebs, he's actually communicating.
Do you think at that moment he regretted doing what he did?
Yes.
Do you think he realized he's like, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, this is not a good look for me. And I'm getting pressed and I'm getting humiliated. And I should have just stuck with my friend H3H3 and not snaked him to chase crumbs of clout from this Turkish guy's table.
This is so fucking jokes. I love this. I like my favorite clips, Ash, are the ones we do where you have to read in between the lines.
Yes.
That's always been my favorite.
A lot of people did create clips from this, but I knew I had to go to it and clip it myself because a lot of people are missing the subtle interpersonal feltonings that go on between these two and the power dynamics that are going on. Because iDUBBZ has made the cucked in this entire interaction. He's made the and ultimately he's made the water boy, which I think is the lowest moment of his entire career, is when Hasan told him to fetch him water. And he actually did it. He actually went and filled up the water bottle and brought it back to Hasan Piker on bended knee like a good boy.
By the way, a Sunny the Unfunny says quantum feltonings. Yeah, it's like you have to, like, it's not like a pure felt right there, but through the veil is a felt. And that's what this is. This is great. I love this.
In a very scary anti-Semitic manner. No, not only am I
oh, it's so embarrassing when he's like, no. You got to say yes. Yes.
Yep.
You got to turn it around to felt H3H3. Be like, yeah, that's schizo and think that this is anti-Semitic. Look at me do the Hitler dance. Like, do something.
Yeah.
He should have done the Sig Heil dance or something, you know, where he's throwing Romans. He's throwing Romans while he's spinning around. And then he would turn it around and make Hasan uncomfortable, and then Hasan might show him some level of respect instead of pressing him and clowning him the entire time.
Yeah.
But Ian just has no confidence, no respect for himself, no spine, and he's just immediately shrinking up, shriveling away, and being a cuckold.
By the way, you're on The Audience, the Hasan's show, Hasan, whatever the podcast. The audience would like you.
They
more.
want you to be anti-Semitic.
Exactly.
They want you to be politically charged. They want you to be pro-Palestine. They want you to say that H3H3's inbred. They want you to say that he abuses his kids and that you saw his kids eat shit and you've been to his house and he's a psychopath and he has a drug problem and this and that. That's what they want.
Yeah.
They want you to come in and go off. I had this charity event. It was going to raise all this money. And then this evil guy from the ADL with all of these connections to APAC used his political connections to debank me. And just, you know, like you'd be better off just lying, creating false narratives than what he's about to do, which is sit down, like cross his legs, get really defensive, cross up his body posture, and sit in silence while Hasan rants and raves and looks like a lunatic to the camera.
Yeah.
Joking there. I'm gonna show you something.
Imagine he just went, this Jew stole my money.
You know,
He'd get fucking like, 1 million donations right there.
Yes, and they'd all be like, yes, we must support this guy. He is red-pilled on the cause.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, that's another Destiny clip, by the way. Classic. Okay. Yeah, God forbid you pick up a fucking sword in here.
How awkward he is.
But
he's so
say
awkward.
something.
Look at the way he's looking at Hasan. Zoom in. Do you see how desperate he is for approval from Hasan?
Oh.
He's looking to Hasan to be his daddy, to be his boss, to be his master. He's like, did I do good with the Fortnite dance, Daddy Hasan? Were you pleased with my humiliation, Hasan? Did I do good, Daddy? Like, look at him.
Look at him. Crazy.
And he's super low energy, man, and just super awkward.
He looks like one of those fake wax masks that robbers wear to like change their identity.
Okay.
I was thinking about doing some sort of ritual.
No more swords. Okay. Oh.
So already.
Hey, Hasan, how are you? So where are you on this fucking content nuke? Let's felt him. Let's destroy him. No, he just sits there like.
There's no conversation. There's no rapport. There's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just really awkward. And now Ian is starting to assume the position. So you notice is already like in the cuck chair.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no streamer that does it. Like I've never seen a streaming setup quite like this, where the guy is over the other guy's shoulder, like peering like a weird voyeur in a cuckold porn or something. Like I've never quite seen that posture before on a live stream. And I think it was set up on purpose to embarrass him. Okay. But now iDUBBZ is so awkward and so autistic and like mentally fried and broken that what he's doing is he's got Hasan's dog and he's going to keep petting the dog to provide himself comfort because he's in an unusual and anxiety inducing situation and he just can't handle it. He's petting
by the way,
dog.
Chat, anyone not aware.
So you see there, the mic is just totally busted. So this is supposedly like a multi-million-dollar streaming setup, and the mic doesn't work.
Oh my God.
Now, what are the chances that that's a coincidence that the mic didn't work? Or did Hasan just deliberately sabotage iDUBBZ with a faulty mic to hurt his first impression with the audience? I don't know. Maybe it was just a big-time error. Maybe it was on purpose. But I'll tell you this. It's already a massive train wreck, and Ian already doesn't know what to say. And look at him. Look how stiff he is.
The people in the photo and Hasan as well. I'm the one who thoughtlessly picked up the sword. We were grabbing a lot of props in Hasan's room, and there are a lot of props.
There's a lot of anti-Semitic props.
Hasan, you could tell. He's just like, okay, like I have to come in and inject like
some energy, some life into this stream.
Like, bro, this is the pace that we're going at. You can't talk like this one word at a time.
The caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
And my voice is really slow and boring.
And Hasan's like, okay, yeah, the props,
It's just bad, you know. And people are saying in chat the magic of editing. When it comes to being live, this guy has no aura. He has no charisma. He has no thoughts whatsoever. He doesn't even have a train of thought. There's no stream of consciousness. There's nothing funny. There's nothing witty. There's nothing entertaining. There's barely even anything coherent. And this is just the reality of him, is he's always been a talentless hack that hid behind edited videos. And every time he's done something long form, like the podcast he does, he gets exposed. But this is even worse because it's in real time. And he's with somebody who, sad to say, has more talent in his pinky finger than Ian has in his entire body at this point. Maybe it wasn't always that. It's crazy, though, to say that Hasan Piker is that much better than him, but he is. Hasan is infinitely better than him.
Dude. I think he actually is. But they're both terrible.
Oh, yeah.
But like when we juxtapose both of their...
Somebody said, don't give Hasan that much credit. It's not that I'm giving
credit.
It's credit.
How bad
I'm showing how low iDUBBBZ actually is on the totem pole.
Hasan is boring, bro.
I would say also to Haddonfield in chat, just keep watching this. Just keep watching this, okay?
Probs, and he just chose that anti-Semitic one as opposed to the other anti-Semitic ones.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yes, no,
Look
yes.
at him. Look at him, bro. He looks special needs. Like he looks like he was like a handicap fan of Hasan's.
He's the water boy. Mama said I could stream with Hasan.
Yes.
Mama said I could stream.
Mama said I could stream with Hasan. But he does. He looks like he's a special needs kid that won a sweepstakes to stream with Hasan. And he's like a Make-A-Wish child that's there. Look at his facial expression. It's so vacant. It's so empty. He's just like staring right ahead, like SSRI 1,000-yard stare while he pets the dog to cope.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Here. So while Ethan post,
no,
what the
why.
Sorry.
I know
what are you saying?
Ethan was saying.
The are you saying? What were you doing in 20?
Hasan is he's like, look.
He's trying so hard.
I'm at this speed. Pick up the speed. Like you're falling behind. Like you're not. Yeah, he's trying to like, come on.
And realize Hasan's been streaming for 10 hours and he's still outputting about 100 times the energy that iDUBBBZ is.
That's crazy.
iDUBBBZ just came in as the relief to where Hasan's like, okay, I've been streaming for this long. Well, in this last hour, Ian's going to be able to pick up some of the slack and we'll build a rapport and have comedy back and I won't have to talk as much.
Mm.
But no, iDUBBBZ is just a dirty, worthless, freeloading parasite who's just completely living off of Hasan's generosity. This is sad.
Yeah. By the way, humble guardsman for a sub. Thank you so much. You know, it's like fucking iDUBBBZ is like a live audience member.
Yes.
He's like laughing. He's like, you know?
He's like getting to watch Hasan perform the show live like he won a VIP package, but he feels like he doesn't have any onus to actually do a performance himself.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. And I'm going to say this. After this, he's never, ever getting invited back to Hasan's. No. Hasan is ghosting these motherfuckers. He's going to use this to say, look it, I did more for charity than H3H3. I'm a better person. And then that's going to be it. They'll never hear from him again. They'll never be invited back again because iDUBBBZ just completely flopped and failed. And you'll see it gets worse and worse as time goes on.
2016, Ethan, what were you doing in 2016? Is this clip from 2016? Get
ready for this.
No. No?
That's earlier.
Oh, it was earlier from 2016? Oh. Maybe there's an N-word compilation from fucking 2016. Maybe you might even be in it, actually.
Oh! Ooh, so he's fucking pissed at this point, right? You can tell
he's throwing him under the bus.
He's throwing iDUBBBZ right under the bus. He's like, I raised $180,000 for this guy's charity.
This racist.
I invite him to my mansion. I give him my platform, expose my audience to this guy. This guy can't even be bothered to show up with any energy, anything to say whatsoever. And he has a shady past where he said anti-woke things like the N-word and ripped the Quran in half. No, no, no. We're putting your nose to the carpet, Ian. We're rubbing your nose in the poo-poo that you made 10 years ago. You're never going to be accepted into this clique, into this club. You're never going to be a Hollywood wokester, progressive, political celebrity. Sorry, buddy. You'll always be an N-word guy. That's all you'll ever be. Zoom in on iDUBBBZ's face at this moment. It's at this moment that you know Anissa at home was ripping her hair out of her fucking head, just melting down.
She knew it was over.
It's over. He's nothing but an N-word guy, and it's the face of the felted.
It's the South Park episode, right?
Exactly.
It's the South Park N-word guy episode.
Actually, there is one I saw where
so.
there's one where he says,
where he goes, no,
and it's so pathetic.
You remember at the
man.
podcast, like that early studio he had where they said NF like about
constantly,
like 100 times.
over and over and over. There's no doubt he would be in that compilation with H3H3. And that's why you should have stayed loyal to H3H3, because he was there with you in those days.
Yeah.
And you both have the same crimes, and you're either going to hang together or you're going to hang separately.
Yeah.
But you decided to sell your friend of 10 years down the river, not just a friend, but a business associate who did so much for you and so much for your charity event.
Yeah.
And you decided to chase crumbs of clout from this bread tuber's table, and this clique will never, ever accept you. They will never forgive your crimes. You are dead to them. And the only use that you had to them was that content cop, which was a flop. And now he's like, okay, let's see what I can salvage out of this, because I don't want to take this L to H3. Let's invite this guy over to the office and dunk on H3. And it's just a total train wreck. The guy has no energy, nothing to say, totally meek, totally timid, just scared to speak his mind. And Hasan just has no respect for this guy's weakness and is going to shame him and bully him.
Evil Dave in chat asks, does he get any louder or excited than this?
No. This is how he acts. Bring it back and listen to the way he tries to defend.
N-word might be earlier.
Like more?
No. No.
Yeah, why?
The
That's crazy.
no. No.
That's earlier.
Oh, it's earlier from 2016. Maybe there's an N-word compilation from fucking 2016. Maybe you might even be in it. Actually, there is one I saw where there's one where he says the N-word.
I think I've seen the N-word compilation. I guarantee you, but because do you remember that there was a point where H3 was saying it more than iDUBBBZ, and then it made iDUBBBZ uncomfortable?
He's mumbling and stumbling, like low energy and timid, because he knows that Hasan can just everything that iDUBBBZ has left in the world in terms of clout and connections are now tied up with this guy. So he has to accept whatever humiliation, whatever abuse comes from Hasan, because he can only live off the scraps from this guy's table. That's how low he's fallen in 2025.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I remember when H3 said NF like 1,000 times.
The gelded gimp.
And then iDUBBBZ just like, all right, man. Like even he was like uncomfortable.
And even you go, oh, that's too much.
Yes. Well, to be fair, he said NF about 1,000 times.
You know, but there he goes saying that iDUBBBZ is basically a piece of shit. Because even for you, because you're not woke, you're not progressive, you're actually a regressive, reactionary, racist bigot like H3. He's just even worse than you are. That's the implication of that, right?
Yeah.
And that's him just straight up letting Ian know, you're not in this club. I don't grant you the rank of master. You're not even really on this council. You're just a temporary member of the crew, as long as you're politically expedient for us to do our dirty work. And then your ass is grass, son.
The only way iDUBBBZ could have salvaged his career. This is it. Are you ready, Ashton?
Yeah.
Sits down beside Hasan, puts his arm around him and goes, sane, and he says it.
He just drops the hard R, followed by the absolute.
Fucking fires up. Content cop on Hasan.
He just does content cop Anissa.
But it's just like
it starts off with him signing the divorce papers, And then he just goes step by step through how she ruined his life and career.
Yep.
And then he goes to the H3 studio, you know. But at this point, no, because it's just cowardice, right? The only reason he would do that is to avoid the punishment, to avoid the consequences of his own actions. It's just pathetic.
Like, which was funny because that was your.
Yeah, I was in the height.
That was in the height of your N-word stuff.
Yeah.
Hassan doesn't even know how to describe it in a way that totally doesn't felt him. Like Hassan was like,
height of your N-word stuff.
The height of your N-word stuff. Look at Ian. Zoom in on him, man.
Oh, I can't. I'm cringing hard.
He's grasping that dog, by the way, for dear life. He's like, please, little buddy, like, please save me from this feltoning, bro. Save me from this cocketing.
I love
N-word
this stuff. This stuff is I know some like there was like one or two people who were like, not the iDub stuff. This is what we live for. Is these moments, bro. This is what we live for.
Anyway, yeah. That's what Ethan was doing in 2016.
By the way,
fucking
the visual's brutal. There's Hassan, like this muscular version of Hassan flexing right above iDUBBZ's head as he's getting hit with this. Soft for Ian.
Ashton, great edit, man. You fucking, I mean, like, you went through. How long was iDUBBZ there for?
He was there for an hour and 10 minutes.
How long did it feel like when you were editing?
An eternity, bro. Because most of the time, as you're going to see, they're just sitting in silence because Hassan needs to rest his voice because he's been streaming for 10 hours. So expected iDUBBZ to talk, but when he realizes there's no way iDUBBZ is going to talk, he just sits in silence and then demands that iDUBBZ get him water.
Oh,
mass.
You're 53 minutes into this?
I'm 53 minutes into this, and I'm actually almost 10 hours into the fucking broadcast.
That was fucking a little spicy.
Wasn't that a bit aggressive there? Because Ian was trying to kind of fight back there because he felt humiliated that Hassan brought up his N-word past. Because he obviously didn't think that was going to happen. He thought Hassan was going to promote him as this progressive guy. You guys should watch him. He's an ally.
Ways. You're an ally, yeah.
Instead, Hassan immediately pressed him with the anti-Semitic comment and then just hit him with this 1-2 combo about his N-word past and how he's guilty of all the same things as H3. And now iDUBBZ, in a really passive-aggressive, womanly way, is trying to hit him with, wait, you're only 53 minutes in and it's been 10 hours? And also what iDUBBZ is doing here is he doesn't want to stay for very long. So iDUBBZ is like, oh my God, like how many hours am I going to have to be here with Hassan in this room? I don't like this guy.
5 more hours?
Yes, he's uncomfortable. And you're going to see that multiple times throughout this, that iDUBBZ is really uncomfortable and he's looking for a way out, but there's no escape from the Turkish bull.
This is the greatest, bro. Imagine flying out, staying at a hotel, wasting your time to come here for an hour and like
and just get destroyed and just flop, and none of that audience will support him.
No.
By the way, we got Mad at the Internet has celebrated their subscription for 16 months now. He says, "Don't ask about my N-word past. Ask about my N-word future."
Yep.
Dumbass. I'm so mad. I got mad.
Yeah. You've been getting mad.
I've been.
See? Here comes, it's so passive aggressive by iDUBBZ, and he's so meek and timid while he does it.
But haven't you been mad, bud? Like in content
it's just subtle.
You seem mad though.
It's so feminine, isn't it?
Yeah.
By Ian.
You've
been getting mad, haven't you?
Oh my God. It's like a girlfriend being like, you're being like on edge lately, and it's making me like a little bit feel uncomfortable.
Why don't
like
she rub his shoulders, iDUBBZ? Make him relax, buddy. Relieve some of the tension.
Started massaging.
I honestly, if Hassan asked him to, he probably would, as we'll see with the whole water boy moment, which should be getting a lot more attention in my opinion, but it was like during this moment of like total dead air and them just watching in silence.
Yeah.
So I see why a lot of people didn't pick up on it. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you everyone. What is it up to now? 170?
177. We can do better. We can go to 200K.
Then he hits Hasan with that, where he's like, "Yeah, see, you're working for me. See, I'm gonna get all this charity money."
By the way, thank you everyone. What is it up to now? 170?
177. We can do better. We can go to 200K, chatters.
Yeah. Thank you,
But
guys.
then
That's awesome.
you see, but then Hasan kind of pulls rank on him to say that he's a cock, because it's like, listen, I can raise all of this money and it's nothing to me. You can't get anything. You're a fucking loser, and you have to come here for this money, and you have to deal with my humiliation rituals for this money, Ian. And he's gonna make him pay.
Yeah, and by the way, Expo, so true. It's like they hate each other. It's like I feel this tension. It's like it's really intense.
They do hate each other.
Of course they do.
They don't. Yeah, man.
Of course they do.
Awesome.
Well, I think Hasan hates Ian because, first of all, he sucks. Secondly, it's just like, well, like, look, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I gotta be this guy's bud for a minute.
Let's be real. He knows that Ian is a Judas. He knows that he's a dirty snake. He knows that he can't trust him at all. This guy just backstabbed his best internet friend of 10 years, who did massive things for his career, in the back for basically no reason. It actually hurt him to do so, right? So Hasan knows he can't trust this guy.
Oh, no way, yeah.
Hasan knows also, because Hasan is a grifter that does this for money and doesn't have any real political affiliations. He knows that Ian's not a true believer in this cause. He also knows, based on what he's just seeing right now in real time, that iDUBBBZ doesn't have the chops to be a political commentator. And so he's therefore of no value to Hasan, because he can't even effectively shill for Palestine like his other orbiters. So this guy's of completely no value to him. Also, you can't respect somebody who always kisses your ass. And you especially can't respect somebody who's always kissing your ass, but they're fake about it. And you know they're fake about it. And this entire interaction is just totally fake. And the only reason it exists is because they have a mutual enemy. That's it.
Oh, I already addressed the Anne Frank point. Oh my fucking God. This dumb
at heart. Anne Frank continues to inspire generations of people because, in the face of a genocide that eventually took her and her entire family's life, except for her dad, she refused to give in to hate, malice, and violence. And then there's this.
The way he commands Ian, the way he just like commands him, bro.
Need a mic?
Bro, he doesn't even need a mic because he's not fucking saying anything. And what little he does say, he mumbles. It's so low energy. He may as well be a zombie. He's like half dead, half alive.
Killed Anne Frank.
Oh my God, he would have killed Anne Frank, you fucking animal. God damn it. You are such a disgusting, repulsive little fucking racist animal, dude. This
is crazy. Like, we just got Hasan just crashing out, while iDUBBBZ silently, meekly in the background fiddles with a third mic because his audio is scuffed as fuck. Which, by the way, now he's on the third mic. Do you notice how much further he's gotten away from Hasan? Like, he's so far back in the room now, bro. Like, look at how far back he is. This is so weird.
He's almost rack focused out. Well,
yes,
he's almost blurred out.
He's like fucking 5 feet behind the guy.
Oh my God.
Anne Frank.
Working on a new edition just for you, Hasan. You should hear about the time.
Look, cock chair.
Look how small he
it's like they're trying to hide him. They're trying to hide him because they're embarrassed to be in the same room as the.
Does it look like a kid? It's like there, like just like a child.
I think Hasan said to him, "Don't breathe on me," and so he fucked off way back. He's like, "I don't even want you breathing my same air, cock."
This is making me laugh so hard, man.
She went roaming the streets of Berlin at night with a knife, slitting the throats of families, including children.
By the end of this whole video, he's gonna be facing the wall in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not even gonna be allowed to watch the live stream. Like, he's even further back now. I didn't even know, bro. He's like another foot back. Is he not? Since like we just paused it 10 seconds ago. I swear to God, look, he's getting further and further back. You're gonna need a longer mic arm, buddy.
A different zip code. It says Wax Jacks.
Would you have an issue if Anne Frank actually fucking escaped the attic?
Oh
and
man,
joint resistant.
Now he's echoing because the
now his audio's echoing, and he's just crashing out over Anne Frank again. And iDUBBBZ is having to sit here and listen to this guy crash out about Anne Frank. Record scratch. You might be wondering how I got here. 5 years ago, I was on top of the YouTube world. But then my wife started an OnlyFans, which led us to today. Oh, man.
Oh, I just want to see how small iDUBBBZ gets.
And started clapping Nazis. I would not, and neither would you. You're a fucking moron. Oh my God.
Look at Ian. What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Is he petting? It looks like he's like rubbing one out. Can you see that? It looks like he's rubbing one out. I think he's petting the dog. He's like scratching his leg or rubbing one out. Is he getting a boner?
Nazis. I would not, and neither would you. You're a fucking moron.
What is he doing? He's giving us. He's like, do you need me to rub one out for you, sir? Sir.
He looks like, oh my God! It looks like he's jacking it.
No,
he's so awkward. What is he doing? What is he doing, man? This is like in Talladega Nights. Ricky Bobby didn't know what to do with his hands. They kept coming up on him. iDUBBBZ is so awkward. The thing is, he's so uncomfortable in his own skin. He's lost any sense of confidence that he ever had, to where he's just this weird gelded gimp of a man.
It looks like he's slow jacking it. You know, it looks like
he's getting horny in the cuck corner. They said Anissa was in Austin, but those pictures were taken last week. I think she's under the desk right now. And Ian's rubbing one out to the bull getting serviced by his wife.
He wouldn't. He would not. He would not have an issue with that. That's a fucking lie, chat. Shut the fuck up. You know that's not true.
Even his own chat calling him out about Anne Frank.
Oh my God.
Look at iDUBBBZ. iDUBBBZ is trying to communicate with the dog, man. Look at this. Like both of them are like, man, like our owner is a real piece of shit, isn't he? Like they're both having this moment where they're both Hassan's property and they're both having to be Hassan's little bitch, and they're just sharing this like moment of zen together where it's like, is it gonna be okay, little buddy? It's gonna be okay, Ian. It's tough.
Sounds like Scooby-Doo.
It's tough, buddy. It's gonna be okay, Ethan.
Is there actually an echo? Wait, what? Why is the noise gate not working well?
Look at this. Like, it's so stupid.
Step back.
Okay, hold on.
He's moving back even more. He's moving back even more.
Could you?
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
My pants broke.
Oh my God.
I'm drinking this gallon of water.
How can you even see the fucking monitor at this point, iDUBBBZ? Like, what the are we doing here, man? He's already like 6 feet back.
I'm gonna faint.
Like in Pirates 2. Part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the stream, part of the studio. iDUBBBZ sold his soul 100 years before Hassan's streaming past. Yar!
Okay, I've been drinking this gallon of water, guys. I gotta piss. I'm gonna piss.
He's literally gonna fuse glasses to the cardboard cutout of Obama in the Queen.
Part of the background.
He's gonna be part of the background. So
he looks like a parrot on Hassan's shoulder.
100 years upon Hasanabi's pirate ship.
All right, I'll be back.
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking ridiculous, bro. As I say, like, there's so many moments that I think people missed. One of the best moments that's going to come up where Ethan is just Ethan. I keep saying Ethan when it's Ian. They're all the same to me, all of these left-wing spurgs. What's funny about this whole situation is that if they had all just managed to get along and collaborate properly, they would have all been making way more money and had a lot less headaches. But they had to purity spiral over shit that didn't matter, and now they're destroying each other's lives, and it's the best. It's the best shit ever. But the moment that's coming up where it's just like Ian's soul leaves his body, he laughs at something H3H3 says on the show, right? He laughs, and Hasan commands him not to laugh. Don't laugh at that. Why are you laughing? And it's like, and he's just devastated. He's just destroyed. He's just completely gimp maxed in that moment. Oh my god.
Okay, shut the up then, chat.
She's killed children. She can rape people.
Look at iDUBBBZ. iDUBBBZ has no idea what's going on. Like, he's like a simple child or something like that. You know, he's like a simple Jack. Mama told me I could be on the internet stream. And he's just interested in the dog and petting the dog. It's kind of wholesome if it wasn't for the fact that this guy is a completely castrated gimp that's been psychologically broken into being this way, and not that it was by accident of birth or something like that.
This reminds me of when a streamer has a friend on who's not an internet person.
Yes.
And then the person, and you understand why they're being quiet. It's the first time.
It's like when we had Croc and Sedan hostage on the show. And they're like, what the hell are these fucking guys
and we're
doing?
Crazy, and they're just like quiet the whole time.
I mean, he can pop off in the Discord all he fucking wants, but I can't have him on the stream because
okay, pause. Look at iDUBBBZ. iDUBBBZ is like soulfully looking into the dog's eyes like it's a romantic partner. Like they're locking
Bad
eyes
in the Discord. Should we let him lose? I mean, he can pop off in the Discord all he fucking wants, but I can't.
They're locking eyes like lovers
because he's banned.
If you
lovers in a dangerous time.
If you were told that that's a blonde chick sucking his
you think so, right? Okay. So by the way, let's focus on what Hasan is saying here, though, and not so much the like sad, pathetic, broken nature. So what he's saying, by the way, remember how many times he said, "Oh, I disavow Bad Empanada. Bad Empanada is a psychopath. I don't agree with his actions." Da 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 da. Here he is admitting that he would platform Bad Empanada, that he would bring him on the stream, aside from the fact that he's banned. So he's saying the only thing he would have a problem with is he's banned from Twitch, and that therefore he has no problem with any of the moral behavior that Bad Empanada has been doing.
Yes, and by the way, we probably on Friday will watch the Content Cop. Some random guy made an iDUBBBZ Content Cop.
Yes, and it's actually pretty good.
Funny. He's funny. Actually, like at first I was like, a bit cringe. Then I'm like, no. He's really funny, but he does the whole Bad Empanada thing, and I didn't even know this. But Hasan, and by the way, he goes through the history very fast, which I like. It's not like reiterating the same thing.
Yeah,
but like fucking Hasan, I didn't know this. Hasan was like, Bad Empanada is a psychopath. He's crazy. We'll never watch him on the show, and blah 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 blah. And it's funny to see how he's changed his stance, right? So
let him lose. I mean, he can pop off in the Discord all he fucking wants, but I can't have him on the stream because he's banned. If he wasn't, I wouldn't have an issue with it. I would have him on.
Well, where does he stream Bad Empanada?
I think on YouTube. I don't know, but okay. What's interesting too is we'll see it. We might have missed it, but during several moments during this stream, iDUBBBZ is just straight up on his phone. And this is an opportunity to be in front of like 100,000 live viewers. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. This is like the biggest career opportunity he's had in years to successfully pivot to this progressive audience that his wife wants him to have so desperately. And he just comes with no preparation, nothing to say, no energy, didn't have a Red Bull before, a cup of coffee, a 5-hour energy, nothing. And then not only that, but he doesn't even bother to actually engage with Hasan or what's going on the show. He's more concerned with petting a dog or being on his phone. That's the state of Ian Jamha in 2025.
Yep. By the way, Ted Smith in chat says, why is Hasan crying? He's never gonna be banned. Yeah, they removed the fucking report button off his fucking page. This is gonna be bad for like when Amazon starts to fucking this is gonna be really bad, I think, for it's gonna be like their adpocalypse.
Even during this whole thing, Hasan had to walk some stuff back. Like when he said that people who believe in capitalism need to be re-educated, he walked that back and said that he doesn't actually believe that that people who are capitalists should go to re-education camps, right? So even he is having to moderate his rhetoric because it's so unhinged and so insane that he actually, even though Amazon and the people at Twitch are really supportive of him, even they have to draw a line because at a certain point, advertisers are going to get involved and worst case payment processing involved. And that's when he would actually just get the axe because it's either you or us and it's going to be you.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, after this, it just released. We'll watch it after, but Kanye has previewed this music video for HH.
Listen to my words. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't give a fuck that he is not a Houthi or he is a Houthi. It doesn't matter to me. Even if he was a Houthi, I would have still interviewed him.
I've heard the word Houthi way too much the last.
But he's just crashing out here and saying that he would platform a terrorist. Like it doesn't matter if he's a part of a terrorist cell or not to Hasan. Hasan would platform and promote terrorism and feed them softball questions, which is pretty wild of him to still double down on and say that he handled that perfectly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
As you notice here, Ian, the cock, has nothing to say. No input whatsoever. And you guys think, by the way, some of you might think, oh, PPP edited this to remove. No, every time iDUBBBZ spoke is in. Every single second. Every single second. I believe he spoke for less than 3 minutes total. Like less than 3 minutes.
That's nuts.
Him. I will still interview Houthis in the future. Okay.
For 3 minutes.
He's scared of his own show. Okay. At this point, the has been mounted by the dog. The dog has mounted.
I would have still interviewed him. I will still interview Houthis in the future.
You can tell Hasan's seething too. Like Hasan's putting his whole bussy into this speech against H3, and iDUBBBZ is like, I like the pretty dog that's in my lap. I like your fun dog, Hasan. I want to cuddle with him.
This is actually, I don't even know.
Isn't this insane? Like he's actually just like fricasseed fried. Like his brain is cooked. He's being mogged by a dog. The dog in the household has exerted his dominance over Ian. Ian is lower in the hierarchy of dominance than this dog. This dog has just established itself as above him. And the dog is Hasan's property. Just basically makes Ian Hasan's slave. Or like lower than that. Like he's like a eunuch slave. That's like been castrated for his master.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Animals know.
Puke? Yeah. Oh, you did?
I watched the whole thing.
You watched
so like this is brutal. Hasan is like
it?
spoon feeding him. He's like, ooh, here comes the airplane. Here comes the airplane. Here, you want it? Here you go, Ian. Give us a take. Come on, open up and give us a take, please. Like he's desperately like, please, bro, just say something. So you watch this, right? And Ian gives a one-word answer.
Yeah. Well, so
would you care to expand? So then Hasan's just like, you motherfucker, I'm going to make you give a fucking take. So give me a one-word answer. I raise $180,000 for your charity of choice. I put you on a platform in front of 100,000 live viewers, and you give me one-word answers in my fucking house? How fucking dare you,
I'd be
bitch?
pissed off too.
And that's so he just starts to, and it's righteous. Like Hasan should have bullied him even harder than he did.
Yeah.
He really should have just fucking kicked him in the head.
Technically, you only have to watch, I think, the final couple minutes or something, because he does summarize the whole
So
thing.
iDUBBBZ is trying to get out of this. He's like, so like, dude, like we could just watch like the final couple minutes and get out of here, right? Like I don't really want to be here anymore.
He gets paid by the hour. He gets subs.
This is crazy. iDUBBBZ's like, listen, dude, all we really have to do is watch the final few minutes, and then where's my check for my charity?
But this is not a 5-minute. This is not a 5-minute video on YouTube. This is a stream that you extend. You're entertaining people for countless amount of hours. Hasan knows you have to be there.
This guy is a total fucking parasite off of Hasan, just leeching his fucking blood, and it should make Hasan fucking seethe. It really should.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
So that could save some time.
And now Hasan's like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Sorry, sir. This is a stream.
He slammed that can down on the desk, bro.
The final couple minutes or something, because he does summarize the whole thing. So that could save some time.
and then the stress sigh, you got the can slam and then the stress sigh combo, buddy.
I think he lifted the empty can to slam it down.
It's like, save some time. I've been here working for 10 hours to bail out your garbage event that failed, sir. How about you give us some of your time, you ungrateful fucking douchebag?
Buddy.
Holy shit.
Did you hear that, though? The can was empty, meaning he found an empty can.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. He lifted an empty can just to slam it.
No.
He's shaking his head. Hang on. It's very subtle, but watch this. Watch. Watch his head.
Summarize the whole thing. So that could save some time.
He's going to lift the empty can just to slam it. And then watch this.
He didn't even take a drink from it.
He's shaking his head.
Look at what Ian is doing with the dog. Did you see that shit? And by the way, that's all just pure dead air. Like there's nothing going on for like 30 seconds.
My God.
He's like wanting to make out with the dog.
Or he'll call you a pussy. I think my
dog. Remember in Little Mermaid, the kiss the girl? This is his romantic moment to kiss the dog. But he's been conditioned to that with Anissa for a while, so it's not that strange to him.
Brain will explode.
Your collapse.
Well, these guys are bad. They're the bad guys. They're terrorists. They're the bad guys. They're terrorists.
Look at Hasan. Hasan's just fucking Hasan's just spiraling about being called a terrorist. And meanwhile, in the background, Ian Jama is having the time of his life with this fucking dog, bro. He's so fucking happy that he's with this dog. He's just a simple boy.
Die.
Listen, I think this guy, he needs to retire from the internet and he needs to divorce Anissa. He needs to go work a trade and have his dogs, like be a dog breeder on the side and just spend all day. Like he's just a simple person. He wasn't meant for this shit, dude. He's obviously just totally fucking gone, man. Look at this.
The dog is
what the dog
it's climbing on him.
Climbing on top of him. Hasan's out here fighting for his life. You know, he's like trying to fight the allegations he's a terrorist that needs to be deplatformed, and he's radicalizing the youth. And he's fighting for his life out of these fields. And he's like, we're drowning, Ian. Help. I've been here 10 hours. Will you help? I like the dog. It's very furry and cuddly, Hasan.
What the dog doing?
Oh my God.
Has gifted 5
subs.
Yeah, I think
Buddy.
Oh my god, bro. This is so fucking.
That's it.
Look at the dog. It's like making this funny face.
So
even the dog's like,
the dog's like first time, huh? he's like, listen, first time, huh? I have to deal with this every day. Okay, they're like mutually bonding over their fucking crash out they're having to witness. They really don't want to be there. iDUBBBZ should have like how Squidward had in that SpongeBob episode. The button says, "I really don't want to be here." Those are his body language is that badge in this situation.
Well, the dog is usually like sleeping right in the back.
Yeah, the dog's normally just like passed right out because this boring stream. He's like, God damn it. Couldn't I have been bought by some rich, eccentric Chinese guy?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
So he's like, I was a designer dog. I wasn't made for this shit. Okay. I deserve better.
This is bad empanada in my Discord says, tell iDUBBBZ to get off the cuck chair and pick up the sword.
Oh! Whoa, buddy! Total devastation! Total humiliation! Total cuckold death! Total death! The has been devastated.
That's crazy.
This is where Hasan just had enough and goes, tell the to get out of the cuck chair. Oh, bring it back! Bring it back! Bring it back!
That's it. This is bad empanada in my Discord says, tell iDUBBBZ to get off the cuck chair and pick up the sword.
Get
Do
out
it.
of. Wait. Oh, and then he commands him like he's his slave. He goes, do it. Do it. Go get the sword, boy. Do it.
This is not a joke.
Do it.
Dude, this is like a power play to humiliate him. Like, bring it back. Bro, look at what's happening. look at what we're witnessing. iDUBBBZ has completely disappeared. He's become a part of the back. Part of the stream, part of the studio. He's done a fusion dance with Hasan's dog, and that's what he wants to be in life, is Hasan's puppy. Bro, he's become furniture. The thing is, the dog realized in its animal lizard brain how submissive Ian was, and just took advantage of him and dominated him.
I'm actually in pain. I'm laughing too hard. Abs.
Imagine he's literally getting mogged by a dog. He's getting mogged by a dog. The Mounted. He's got another title now. The Mounted.
Wait.
Bro.
He looks like he's on the floor being humped by
Let's get 20 subs for the Ian Mounted by the Dog sticker.
The funniest video I've seen in so long, bro. Oh my god.
What the Mog doing? What the Mog doing? So Hasan's finally saying, I can't believe Hasan told him he was in the cuck chair. And I think he's like he's like another half foot back in the room. Like, seriously.
The cuck chair, pick up the
is he not even further back from that frame to the other frame? The way Hasan tells him to go pick up the sword. Do it. Whoa.
The dog won the battle. I'm actually gonna die from laughing. Oh my god, this is so funny.
That's the cringe eat stream for stream of the year.
His hands.
Oh no.
Look at the dog's shoulders. Okay, right over here my mouse is. I'm gonna rewind it. But
do it. The stream.
Look left here and right here. Watch this.
Surpass the cringe eat stream
and the NIR for 10 subs.
Okay, thank you so much.
He's talking about green line test.
Look at him put
his hands. Buddy, what is he doing? This is like when a woman gets they're like holding on.
Grab their neck.
They're grabbing the fucking handles.
Stream of the year. Thank you, saying shit.
Jesus Christ.
Look at his little head pop out for help.
Help! The dog is dominating me. You know, Anissa's fucking losing it right now. Either that or she's like schlicking it to this. Like, this is brutal, bro.
Oh God. Sorry. Oh my God. I'm gonna actually die. This is the funniest video ever.
This is really what he deserved. Like, this is the most fitting punishment for the raped that you could ever imagine. The most fitting punishment for the cocked.
How is his chat not going? Is he eating okay?
Red Rocket. Stan's dog is fucking mounting iDUBBBZ, buddy. Big Gay Al and the Red Rocket dogs are having their way with iDUBBBZ Sphincter at this point in time.
I gotta do
it. Got Ralph's refractionary period for 5 Southern Goodwill mounting. Oh no!
I gotta like namaste, breathe.
Now don't be gay, Sparky. Hasan, don't be gay, Sparky.
Oh my God, this is gonna do so well on the clip channel too.
I don't know, man.
Respect.
Bro, he looks around. He just turns around and he sees that, and you just know. Stop! Oh my God! I gotta ring the bell. Bro. He turns around. You know, they say a picture says 1,000 words, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, does that ever say a lot, buddy?
I got it on 0.5 speed. Let's watch his turn around in slow-mo.
Stream for stream of the year. Thank you, saying shit. Respect.
Look at Ian's face. Ian's face is peering around from the. He's like, Hasan, help! Hasan, help! I'm too weak to do anything. Hasan, save me, Hasan! Save me, Hasan!
I gotta do this.
That's a sticker. Let's get this.
Stream for stream of the year.
What are we hitting as the soundtrack for this? That's the way it is, or what?
I don't even know, man. Like,
oh my God.
0.2 speed, okay? Here we go.
Here it comes.
Shit. Respect.
Now notice he says, do you notice that Ian only made an attempt to get out from underneath the dog the moment that Hasan's head turned, and then he realized he was caught getting mounted by the dog? That's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. His head peeks out, and there's just this cry for help for his master to save him from the dog. He was caught in 4K. You know what I think it reminds me of? It's like the sting for like the dramatic gopher. You remember the epic gopher? Dun, dun, dun. Let's get that. Let's get that sound effect. Let's see if we can sync it with the head turn. Because it really nails it, in my opinion.
Stream for stream of the year. Thank you, saying shit. Respect.
Sounds
like he's about to lose another.
Okay. Now it's almost funnier the 10th time. All right, let's bring it back and let's hear the line Hasan hits him with. It's so humiliating for the cock.
Okay.
This time the cock.
Yeah,
the gimp.
You know you can push her off.
Yeah, I was enjoying.
Oh,
enjoying it?
It's so emasculating.
Enjoying it?
Yes, he said he was enjoying it. He was enjoying having the dog dominate him, buddy. That's his natural place of submission, being mounted by the. But it's so emasculating having to have Hasan tell you, you can just push the dog off, right? It's like, Hasan, do you really think he's that strong, bro? It's like, and then Ian's response is to say he was enjoying it.
I think someone's saying Keita is fuck Ian live.
I think it's saying is ripping Ian alive. It's
He's about to lose.
Katya is ripping Ian live on the stream.
Embarrassing. Like
From the Kaya.
You know, Ethan
That
Ralph's
Kaya.
wonky hand has a good point. If you're getting mounted by my dog and you say, I'm enjoying it, I'm kicking you the out of my house. Like, what a creepy fucking weirdo, man.
That's fucking weird, dude.
That would also be a genocide. Everything is a genocide. Genocide is actually when you post
iDUBBBZ is on his
Reddit.
phone. So, like, Hassan's out here fighting for his life, talking about genocide and really serious political stuff. And iDUBBBZ is on his phone, just completely checked
That's
out.
rude.
Not even, isn't it?
Very
Isn't
rude.
it? After all Hassan did for
182K.
charity.
He
Yeah.
made more than iDUBBBZ made on Creator Clash 2's like stream after where he shaved his head and wore makeup.
Yes. Yes.
You know, and you're there for only an hour and you don't
So
even fucking
disrespectful.
it should be full attention.
Wow, what a I
Both
gotta
of an
rest my
Israeli
voice.
officials, Shul
I
Shai,
gotta,
So pause. So this is where the humiliation reaches its maximum. So Hassan is at the point where he's so frustrated with Ian.
Mhm.
Ian's refusing to contribute anything to the stream. So Hassan's like, I guess we're just gonna watch this in silence then. I gotta rest my voice. Look at Ian here. Look at how felted he is, how disengaged, disinterested in the whole thing he is, just totally awkward and meek and weird like he's been the whole time. This is now where Hassan demands that Ian bring him water. He's become the water boy.
Oh,
He's now, it was before he was figuratively carrying water for Hassan. He is now literally carrying water for Hassan. Watch.
the former head of the IOF's military history department, a lifelong Israeli soldier, so it may be that this man made up his claims, and senior officials.
but iDUBBBZ just rubbing his arm. Do you see that?
Yes, it's very strange. He doesn't know what to do with his body. His body language is so weird.
Oh man, that's bad.
Don't necessarily love telling the truth.
Can you give me some
The
water from
second
there?
quote is not actually
Oh,
from Nasser.
he's doing it.
The water
He's
is right there.
doing it.
The water is right there.
Hassan could have very easily, because Hassan's not even saying anything, right? It's just total dead air because Hassan is resting his voice because Ian's a bum and a loser. But Hassan like points like that. He's like, get me water. Get me some water. Bring it back. And he immediately starts
pretty
complying with Hassan. Like he has no respect for himself. He has no dignity. He's just Hassan's water boy. He's Hassan's servant. He's Hassan's dancing monkey. He's the Apu to his Aladdin.
Of telling the truth.
Can you give me some
The
water from
second
there?
quote is not actually
Inside of
from Nasrallah. The source that Wikipedia cites is noted.
Look at him.
Let's talk to us, Ian. Talk to
Like,
us,
they're calling
Ian.
him out. Somebody goes, why not let Ian talk a bit, bro, with a laughing face,
with the-
knowing that
guy.
he's never, ever going to talk?
Oh my god.
To be incorrect.
Look at him. Look at him. He's got his head right down, focused entirely on pleasing his
Oh
master.
my god. Look at this
His
shot.
total attention. Look at this
This is-
image,
It's like a
bro.
bowling pin. He looks like a bowling pin that's falling
He's
over.
bald. He's bald. He's a servant. He's a monkey.
That's a crazy pause.
In this 2012 article, it is not a quote from
Watch him hand the
Nasrallah.
water. Oh!
I can't even watch.
Oh, that's rock bottom for his career, bro. The way he handed him the water with such deference and such respect. That was like how you'd serve water to a king. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, you
Here we go,
want him,
sir.
master. Oh, bring it back.
I
We gotta
can't
see
even-
it again.
This
We gotta see it
2012
again.
article, it is not a quote from Nasrallah. The third quote is perhaps the most
Hassan
Hey, look at
laughed.
Hassan! Did you see Hassan? Did you see Hassan? Hassan looks right into the camera and he has that smile. He's like, yeah, I just humiliated that guy. Yeah, I just made that guy my bitch. And then look at Ian. He's like so disinterested, so disengaged. He goes right back to his phone. He doesn't even realize that Hassan's making him look the fool here. He has no idea what's going on.
Does he have any self-awareness that like, oh, I'm coming off across really bad or brutal? People are hating. You know what I mean?
He has no idea what's going on, and I don't even think he cares. He just wants to pet the dog. I'm simple, Ian, and I want to pet the dog, Hasan. I'll get you the water.
It's got to be like Asperger's or something, no?
I think he's just zanned out. Like, I think the medications he's on. Bring it back. We may have to get a sticker of the face that Hasan makes to the screen.
Outrageous.
It's like the smugglest.
The third quote.
Look at that! Oh,
we can't do it.
No.
We can't.
We have to. Look at this, bro. It needs to be immortalized.
Okay,
Let's get
they
10 subs for the smug humiliation Hasan.
It'll last.
No.
Maybe.
Oh,
a week.
No.
Like, let's be fucking.
It's like
real.
a troll face, bro. He's done like a troll face.
It is. The same shape, too, with the chin and the.
Notice he didn't offer Ian a water. He didn't say get one for yourself or anything. Just serve me the water, cuckold. Serve me the water.
Is perhaps the most outrageous of all of them cited by Ethan, because it is noted on the Wikipedia page that this is likely a lie. It literally notes that Charles Glass says that this was fake, and the managing editor of the newspaper that it was first published.
Self-soothing. It's self-soothing. It's like a blanket, you know? And
said he had no.
Ironically enough, what Hasan Nasrallah
he's back to the fucking dog, bro.
He's back to
talking about in that video is actually
this is a crazy line.
The dog?
Okay.
Less is more
taking photos of the dog. He's taking photos of
I hate taking selfies with the dog, dude. Like, you have a job to do. This guy just raised like 200 grand for your charity, bro.
Or
Hasan here is now saying that Hasan Nasrallah, who's the leader of Hezbollah, has done more to dispel anti-Semitism than Ethan Klein. And it's like, what a take, buddy. What a hot take. I mean, I guess the thinking is that if you eliminate them, it's no longer possible to be anti-Semitic because they're dead. So I guess if you eliminate Jews, then there wouldn't be any anti-Semitism. That's his thinking, I guess.
1 second. An editor note here.
Survey says that's insane.
Making an editor note. Sorry, guys. All right. Go.
Combating anti-Semitism than Ethan has ever done in his entire life. You might think that that is actually an insane statement to make. All right.
Yes, it is.
That's the biggest.
And it's like, and that's where it goes both ways here, though, too, is it's like, iDUBBBZ doesn't want to be here while Hasan's saying this stuff.
No.
He doesn't want to be tied to that. He doesn't want anything to do with Palestine. It's his wife that's making him do this stuff. It's obvious that listen, if he was actually like a big fanboy of Hasan and he shared his politics, wouldn't he be super excited to be there and giving his takes and at such and such date, the IDF did this atrocity and this hospital was attacked and this area was, but he has nothing to say. This is everything he said on the stream. I'm not kidding.
The clip. Does anybody have it? Does anybody have it readily available?
Look at what is Ethan doing? What's Ethan doing?
He's looking around.
He's like, where am I? Nurse, we have an escaped patient. Nurse, like, what's going on? This guy belongs in a psych ward. You've been here for like 40 minutes, dude. And you're looking around the first time? He's lost. This is like Joe Biden. When Biden was on the stage with dementia and he's looking around and everybody realizes the emperor has no clothes. This guy's actually demented. This is the equivalent for iDUBBBZ. Like, this is the end of his career. He's never going to recover from this.
He looks like a dummy.
Biden
you know, like from like Goosebumps. He looks like
wake up, Ian. Wake up, Ian. Hasan, look at Hasan's expression here. He's like, Doc, this stream's terrible. What do we do? Like, how do we get rid of this guy? Like,
Ian's sitting on his shoulder. Doesn't it look like he's sitting on his shoulder?
He looks like he's a little fucking ventriloquist dummy. You're right. He's a ventriloquist dummy, and Hasan's puppeteering him. Now, what do you think of H3H3? I think he's a no good poo-poo head. I'm a poo-poo pants swastika boy.
I have an idea.
I'm a real boy, Hasan.
Let me snip this picture.
He's like Lago on Aladdin's shoulder. He's both Abu and Alago. He's both sidekicks in one. That's power that the cucked has, that the has.
You know what I'm gonna do here?
I'm used to being the puppet master. No, you're more the puppet now, buddy. He looks like he's 3 foot tall. He's like, bro.
What I'm doing right now is I'm adding this into ChatGPT. I'm gonna go make this. Okay, so I'll hit play. I'm gonna make a prompt here. Hopefully, we'll have a funny picture.
Does anybody have it?
Just total dead air. This is like dead air Dickers tier. Look at this. Look at iDUBBBZ. Look at he's like giving a 1,000-yard stare.
Oh my God.
I wish I had this in higher definition, but it was like 12 hours of download, so I had to get it in like a low definition.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Like a 1,000-yard stare, like straight ahead, has no idea what's going on. He's like traumatized, man. You almost feel bad for this guy because obviously he's not making his own decisions at this point. This is kind of like Joe Biden by the end. It's like, who's really running the channel? You know, who's really running the country? Because it's clearly not this guy. We know it's Anissa. Anissa's pulling the strings and just destroying this guy piece by piece by piece. I mean, his only hope is to just claim like insanity in like a year or two. Like if his brain ever does recover from this, which is very, very unlikely. Guys, like, look at me. I wasn't in my right mind. I was pegged. He's the pegged. Okay.
All right, we'll see this picture comes up good. All right.
Yeah, if it was in black and white, it'd be like he's in a racer head. No, it's just dead air, man. So Hasan is demanding a clip.
They went in,
and no one has it. Like no one has the clip.
Oh.
And he never got the clip. Well, he had to sit there in like 2 minutes of silence straight, waiting for the clip.
Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Sorry. The ChatGPT just sort of scared me for a second.
That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
They went into Nick's stream and clipped it out of fucking...
Like, he just completely turned his head like all the way over there. Like, what's in the corner that's so interesting, Ian? What's going on, big guy? Are you seeing hallucinations? Are you well? And then this guy has the balls to say that H3H3 is mentally unwell. Like, look at you, man.
In context, because even here, I'm describing, as always, whenever I'm on camera, I know that there is a bunch of clippers out there that are going to be clipping shit. Half of these dudes literally educated in America and in the UK. What the f are you guys talking about?
The more you learn.
Look at iDUBBBZ. He's just sitting there in silence with his hands folded in his lap like he's a child in school.
Is he further?
He's even further back, isn't he?
Buddy, he's one with the background.
Become one with the background. Look at how far back he is.
Looks like a fucking like cutout card.
No, he is further because earlier he looked like he was on Hasan's shoulder,
and now he's like,
yes,
he is. He's actually getting,
bro. Like, so he must be. What he's doing, right, is he's in the chair. Like his subconscious nervous energy wants to get him away from Hasan. So what he's doing is he's kicking his feet. He doesn't even know what he's doing. And he's slowly inching his chair backwards to try and get away from the situation. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
It's oriental to literally look at these dudes and go, oh no.
Somebody in chat pointed this out. He is now smaller in the frame than the neon sign. He's like the Hasan sign is now more prominent in the stream than iDUBBBZ himself. And iDUBBBZ is now just like completely a cryptozoological creature called the Watcher or the Cucked. Look at him. He doesn't even have a face anymore. Like Hasan has like completely robbed him of all personality and individuality and just made him a blank, sad caricature of a servant that feeds him water. The water boy. He's become the water boy.
All right, I think I prompted this one better. I hope it's better. The first one was sort of mid, so all right.
They're fucking barbaric baboons. Don't laugh at his fucking stupid ass. No,
the humiliation. So that was a little bit of the old Ian that came through there, right? Where, like, for one moment, the spark of a soul came back to his eyes, and he remembered. He's like, Ethan Klein is my friend.
Oh no!
I think Ethan funny. Oh. I remember when we were friends, and he laughed. And at that moment, Hasan, his new master, put the boot of oppression on his head and said, "Don't you laugh, cuck! Don't you laugh, bitch! You're not allowed to laugh."
Look at the chat. Is Ian alive back there? He's no more.
It's like so brutal, bro. He's just a hollowed out, broken husk of a human.
Yo, when you see this chat GPT, oh my god, Ash.
iDUBBBZ, just fucking apologize to H3. Get on your fucking knees, bro. This is so bad.
Okay, this is kind of ridiculous. This is kind of ridiculous. Remember, it was a pixelated image, but hang on. Wait, no, not that
one. He's bald. He's bald. Look, I like how
it's kind of ridiculous.
Oh no!
It's like an old man because the pixelation.
From puppet master to puppet, his little baby hands, and the one hand is smaller than the other hand.
That's so funny.
No!
That's so...
You want an emote? Let's get 10 subs for the
puppet. It's just so. ChatGPT makes the weirdest shit sometimes.
To literally look at these dudes and go, "Oh no, they're fucking barbaric baboons," and don't laugh at his fucking stupid ass.
No, it's a Seinfeld thing, you know. It's Ty Lopez in the modern era. That's it.
I don't even understand half of these fucking references.
He's like, I don't even get these.
So this is where you can see the hatred for Hasan that Hasan has for Ian here in this next line, because he basically undercuts everything that iDUBBBZ was about, just shits on the entire era that iDUBBBZ comes from and dismisses it as irrelevant trash.
Yeah.
I feel like I needed to be online when it was 2013 or something.
Yeah.
Oh!
Like sometimes they get this shit right. No, dude, he knows.
He hates
It's
Ian.
crazy.
He hates him.
He's read more books than you could ever imagine. And also, ultimately, he is.
By the way, like everyone's shitting on Ian, and Hasan is reading all this.
Yes.
Hasan is, and he knows, like, Hasan's just like, buddy, like, I can only do so much for you.
Hitler was really well read.
Whoa!
I mean,
whoa, buddy. By the way, he tries to deny that. Oh, the stress sigh. The stress sigh, bro.
Ooh, this is fucked up, dude.
Wow. So I did describe it. Brother, we've raised 10 cases. Ian showed up, and you have said less than 2 words to him. Sorry for backseating. Okay, listen, he wanted to show up.
Oh my god. Oh
he's done. He's done.
No.
Stop the fight. Throw in the damn towel. By God, he's dead. Hasan hates him. He's reading from the chat. He's like, bro, we raised 100 and something
10,000. It was 10,000 since Ian arrived.
You got here. 10,000 since you got here, and you've said 2 words. And you've said nothing.
Listen, guys.
What's wrong?
He's backseating.
He's calling him a backseater. He's saying he's in the cuck chair, Vad Empanada said. Now, like, listen to this. This isn't even a cope. Like, they don't even really have a cope for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's chilling. And also,
He's chilling.
you know what?
Also,
what do you want from him?
Feedback do you have?
Hassan, he's like, listen.
What did you
the
guys
guy's
expect?
special need. This is a Make-A-Wish project, 100%. Like, it's not just for charity. This guy is a charity case, chat, and there's nothing we do. But then Hassan prompts him. He's like, "What do you have to say?" You know, he looks back at him. He's like, "What do you have to say for yourself?"
Yeah. Thoughts?
You're a joke. Thoughts?
Well, I was gonna say there's a reason that I didn't get in all of this in my video. I think I kept it mainly to like my personal relationship and like these very non-political things.
Yeah.
Okay. Ian, that is the worst thing you could possibly say in front of Hassan's audience.
Yeah.
That you don't want to be political. Like, then what's the point of all of this? Then it really is just casual cruelty against a friend of yours to gaslight him and go after him in this way. If you really don't care about the political aspect of this and the genocide of the Palestinians, the absolute worst possible thing he could say to gain the support of the Hassan fan, you know, Anissa was pulling her fucking hair out of her head. It's unbelievable. Look at them in chat saying, Ian, do this. Ian, do this. You know, like, can we talk to Ian, please?
That's kind of insane.
Man.
It's okay.
I'm trying to stay in my lane.
Hey, imagine if Ethan did that.
Buddy, stay in your lane. Then you never would have done the content.
Why would you go?
Idiot.
Yeah, why would you do
Double
this
down
then?
the content deputy and now triple down in Hassan's office. Do you think he's starting to regret what he's done? I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he's starting to come to the realization. He's like, man, if this is what making it is, being this guy's sidekick, bringing him water, you know, getting mounted by his dog, being told not to laugh at things that I find funny, then this isn't this isn't the top to me. This isn't success. I don't want this. This isn't my dream. I don't want to be involved in politics. I wanted to be a goofy guy online. And my wife has forced me into this, and I hate my life. Like, that's what's going on here.
Yeah, definitely. We're giving iDUBBBZ the best possible realizations and advice.
Because he's so down bad.
Oh yeah, man.
Actually, like, I hate the guy, but it's hard to see anybody this like domesticated.
It is, dude.
I wouldn't be doing this, and we wouldn't have been able to fundraise $185,000 in the process. So at least there's some good that fucking
he reminds them. He's like, ooh.
When he said that, at least there's some fucking good that came out of this.
Out of it.
Oh, do you think Ethan's gonna respond to this whole thing?
Yeah, no shit. He responds to everything. Yeah. He's got a show. Yeah. He has to fill time. And by the way, H3's responses are better than this, whatever the this is.
Oh yeah. Well, none of this is
shit.
funny. None of this is interesting. It's just Hassan screaming and seething while iDUBBBZ sits in silence and pets a dog.
Yeah.
That's really what we're watching.
What, the 7-hour fucking response? No, he's going to clip shit out of context again to be like, see? Got him.
Oh, it's always out of context. Yeah. So H3 is required. Listen, so it's in context. I have to watch every minute of a 10-hour stream.
By the way, look at iDUBBBZ. Why is he smiling? Like, it's very inappropriate to be smiling there. Like, it's like he doesn't know how to interact with humans anymore.
Yeah.
So he said earlier, like he said, I'm so used to Anissa speaking for me that I don't know how to speak for myself. And that's what's happened. He's just, if you don't use it, you lose it. If you just sit around rotting all day, you lose those abilities, and it's hard for it to come back.
By the way, then is it fine to call Hassan all the things that he plays that are clips out of context and be like, oh, well, it's out of context. You have to watch the whole stream.
Wankster goes, Ian really said that. Yes, he really did say that. May God strike me down. He actually did say
it's on a clip. Oh.
We do have, it's on one of the videos. I don't know which one, but no, that actually did happen.
We have like 986 videos there now. So like, I don't know. Good luck finding it. But if you go through the entire playlist of the Ian and Anissa podcast, eventually you'll run into it.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you know what'd be a good idea?
What?
Oh, here we go.
Create a website where people can.
Ian has an idea.
Okay.
iDUBBBZ, finally, a thought has occurred.
No, I heard
like
the first sentence. It's terrible.
It's a
Create
terrible
website.
idea, but it's in my head. It's like a light bulb is like popped in over his head, like it's a fucking cartoon. And Hassan's gonna shit on this idea too, folks. So
You know what'd be a good idea?
What?
Create a website where people can post their
Hassan
like, H3.
immediately he looks over into the camera and he get a load of this guy. What a cringe!
Create
boomer.
a website.
Make a website. What do you think? This is 2004, bro.
Oh,
There are no such thing as like separate websites like that much anymore. You know what I
There's
mean?
like there's like 5 websites everybody uses now,
And
or
then there's
5
product
applications.
website.
It's on everybody's
Products.
fucking phone. That's it.
Yeah, and then you have the products like websites, like
Make a website to post clips. Like, don't put it on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or anywhere where video clips are shared. Make your own website.
No one goes to websites anymore. Okay.
Create a website where people can.
Oh my god! He looks.
Hassan's cringing.
But wait, why does he have to create the website?
Post their like H3 former fan like test.
Wait, you mean a Reddit page?
The H3 former fan testimonials. Wait until you hear how they describe this. They describe it like it's like leaving Jonestown, you know? Or like, it's like just how you got out. That's what they say, how they got out. It's like how they stopped watching a YouTube channel is like getting out of like a live-in cult situation. Like,
that's crazy.
Testimonies.
Yeah.
Saying how they got out, like what steps they took. You know, relatable sort of recovery.
Oh my god!
Recovery stories, sir. It's a podcast. It's a podcast, and they watched other things. Like, what does he think that this is?
Dark Side Phil.
You know, but it's like this is a podcast where it's like a funny, you know, debatable Jewish guy talking with his wife and his crew about current events, right? It's all people are required to do is get an interest in something else, to watch something else.
Yeah.
You know, it happens with YouTubers all the time. You watch somebody and then suddenly their takes you don't really agree with anymore.
Or you move on. You know, I've moved on from people. Or you return later. You know, you watch them for a bit, come back later. You know, it's not a big deal. It's not like fucking
like
H3's like.
Somebody pointed out what this is. This is therapy brain.
Mm-hmm.
He's viewing everything through the context of therapies. This is something that happened to you. How did you get out of this toxic YouTube community? Sorry to cut you off. Fuck.
No, you're good. You're good. But Ashton, if H3 was doing what Hassan did, you know, like I would actually argue that Hassan is more something you get out of because it's like a political socialist sort of like a H3 is not like that. H3 doesn't have this political like lean. So I don't know, man. Yeah, no. Hassan promotes terrorism. I would say stopping watching Hassan is getting out of like, oh, I was in this terrorist like fucking mindset and supporting terrorist Houthi pirates. H3's goofy. Who gives a fuck?
I think I could sway a lot of people.
No, it wouldn't.
Hassan just immediately craps on it here. Watch.
Oh, really?
Maybe. I don't think so.
Ring it up. Hassan, ring it up.
He says maybe first.
He's like, no, I don't think so. He's like humoring it. And just look at the look on Hassan's face. He's so done with iDUBBBZ. He's so tired of his shit. And iDUBBBZ, all he can do is just laugh because he knows he's been cooked. He's been roasted. And this is his one and only contribution to the entire stream was that. And it just was terrible and he got crapped on.
Doesn't the quality make it look like he's like he has big eyes, like big cartoon eyes?
It does. You know, Rumple Foreskin, you know how bad it's gotten when he goes, I almost feel bad for Hassan. Hassan put 10 hours in for this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Hassan in this situation, he's just being like parasited off of. This guy is just sucking his blood and giving him nothing in return. It's disgusting.
Someone just DM me. I won't say who it is, but they say that like getting out was like Nick Fuentes. He's like, even I left the Groyper cult. I didn't have this therapy brain shit of the steps I took. It definitely was a few days of dissonance, but I moved on with my life afterwards. Like even that person didn't say get out. It was just more of like, okay, like stop watching.
We're gonna do.
DM,
I'm gonna. I can't.
One more hour.
One more. It's already 10 hours and 46 minutes.
It's just being an annoying douchebag. He's like, one more hour. And he knows he doesn't even want to be here for the hour, but now he's just pushing Hassan's buttons because he knows he's never being invited back and he feels disrespected by Hassan.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue. If I keep...
Buddy, is everyone putting clown emojis?
Yes.
This up,
because
I'm
iDUBBZ is begging for another hour because he wants more money. That's what's going on. He doesn't even want to sit there for the hour, but he wants to collect more money, right?
Buddy, off. You have to put in the work because now it's like, it's almost offensive to Hassan. It's like, I did 8-9 hours without you and you're just sitting there on your phone?
Buddy. No, he did 9 hours and 50 minutes, and then he did an hour and 10 minutes with iDUBBZ. So he did almost 10 full hours before iDUBBZ got there.
Yeah. It's like eating dinner with someone and they're on their phone and you're like, did you want to chill or do you want to leave?
So Dark Shiz has a serious question. He asks, was all this money going to the charity, paying for Creator Clash 3? Or was it all just going to Ian? So it all just goes to the charity. It all just goes to the charity. So iDUBBZ is not going to get a penny of this money, and Yisa's not going to get a penny of this money. Hassan didn't actually even donate a penny. It's all his fans' money. So that's the situation.
Ethan is actually going to win by killing me. Hassan, have Ian talked about the event? Yeah. So what happened here? Let's talk about that.
So here it comes.
My God,
this is where it was completely buck broken for me. Look at the way that he's sitting.
Yeah.
First of all, he's sitting cross-legged, so his ball sack, which may be non-existent at this point as he's been castrated, is being crushed.
Squished.
Is being squished. But then it's beyond even that. He's now taken his hands and folded, like crossed his arms and folded his hands over each other.
Like this?
Yeah. It's very weird and uncomfortable. And then at a certain point here, he's then going to take these hands that are like crossed like that and then put them around his knee. It's like, what? Okay, but here's where we're at, where Hassan's fine. He's like, oh yeah, so, it's been like 11 hours. Do you want to promote Creator Clash 3? The whole reason that you're supposedly here because H3H3 ruined the event? Go ahead. Tell us your story. Get ready for how brutal this is.
Okay.
Yeah.
What took place? So you guys are no longer affiliated or something, right?
By the way,
look at Ian.
Look
at him.
Ian's bedtime.
Ian's like exasperated at the idea that he even has to talk for even a moment. Look at zoom in on his face.
Yeah, he's like, oh fuck, do I have to?
Oh really? Do I have to? How he hit Hassan here, by the way, when Hassan first asked this, is like how Hassan hit H3H3 in the debate. Huh?
Yeah.
What are you talking about,
Look
dude?
at the clowns.
Like, there's a boxing event.
Look at the chat.
It's all clowns.
It's all fucking clowns.
Yeah. So we decided. I mean, obviously,
This is so boring. Did you have nothing prepared? You didn't have any stump speech, any rhetoric, anything? You just walked into this completely unprepared, no energy at all? Like you didn't expect to anticipate this question. What am I going to say when Hassan asks about Creator Clash 3? Really, Ian? this is where he deserves nothing in life.
Yeah.
You know, this is an opportunity that there's a lot of guys out there that are left wingers, progressive guys. They would kill for this opportunity. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. If you're a left-wing streamer, like this is the equivalent for a right-wing streamer of getting invited to be with Sam Hyde or Steven Crowder or, you know what I'm saying, or Mr. Medical.
The left version, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And this guy's just completely pissing away this opportunity, totally ungrateful, totally unprepared, and just feels entitled to hundreds of thousands of dollars of this guy's audience's money. And he can't even be bothered to give an explanation as to why they're giving hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And, well, Ashton, do you even have to have a speech prepared? If you're passionate about something, you go in there and you just fucking go. It's off the fucking, it's not that hard. Not that hard.
It was very eye-opening for Anissa and I. We got into a lot of drama, and we tried to, be very
look how uncomfortable he is. What is he doing? What is he doing with his body? What the fuck, man?
Is he wearing socks and sandals?
Yes, he's wearing socks with sandals.
Man,
in Los Angeles. Like I just look at Hasan. Do you think Hasan's like, why the fuck did I do this?
Yeah, look.
He's like, how did I let H3H3 trick me into doing this? He's like, I'm an idiot. I fell for the bait.
W for H3 without the response. Like, come on.
Like, let things play out and not really speak on much.
Oh my God, that's telling. Wait, and where is it? What's this?
And not really speak on much.
He's like, really? Look at him. Look at the camera. He's like, really? That's what you're coming to me with? Really?
I said, enough's enough. I need to fucking...
He's like, he has no passion about what he's talking about at all.
Wait, look
he's
at this
speaking
guy.
Completely monotone like a robot.
This has been an epic retort. People are just commenting on Hasan.
Bring back Content Cop.
Yeah.
You know? And,
you know,
it feels good to put it out. I'm not interested in much of a back and forth, I think.
Oh, why did you go there?
He goes, I'm not interested in a back and forth. Then why did you do any of this? Why? Why?
You think H3 was not going to respond at all? Like, ever?
Look at iDUBBBZ's face there. Like, he looks confused. Like, he doesn't understand why he's there or even where he is.
I don't, like, look at these.
And Hasan's not even listening to him.
Oh my God. That face says it all.
That's the face of brain damage. That's the face of CTE from getting hit in the head too much.
Yeah.
Mixed with all the medications that his fucking wife put him on.
Ethan really, thrives on that, and
he does
really about that. I think it.
Let's see. So Ethan's.
Whoa! He just completely trailed off into silence.
Yeah.
Look at his posture, dude. Like, it's not good.
Ethan's video on me got 3.4 million views. Been up since January 31st. Let's take a look at what the iDUBBBZ Content Cop is at. Oh, wow. Almost 7 million views.
Yeah, but the thing is, with that, it's mostly hate.
Yes.
People are mostly watching it to hate on him. And every reaction I've seen online of people is all like, look, he's lost his touch. He's retarded. No one likes him. He's wrong.
It's people coming back after years and years and years, hoping that iDUBBBZ is back to the way he was.
Yeah.
Learning, oh, he's still just totally broken. Okay, moving on. That's what's going on. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I'm not one to gloat over view count, though. So you're not going to see me cheering.
Why not?
Well,
Fuck you,
'cause he
H3.
knows-
Suck my dick. I got more views.
So now, iDUBBBZ is going to drop one of the dirtiest copes that's ever been coped about his podcast. Get ready.
Oh, my.
Too hard.
Yeah, no, I'll cheer for you.
Thank you.
Kind of seems like, bigger number, better person type situation, I think.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Here we go.
In I don't know, some response of his.
Why are you so slow?
One of his videos.
Why is he so slow, man?
You watch this.
So slow and meandering, bro.
Watch this.
He was mocking our niece and
Dude, you can see in the slow motion how difficult it is for him to form the words.
Yeah.
How he's really having to concentrate and really having to focus just to be able to communicate in the most basic low energy way. He's like zonked out on drugs or something, dude. There's something seriously wrong with him. He's really having to concentrate in order to speak.
Podcast saying how low the view count.
All right. Bring it back. Bring it back, and we'll hear the cope about the viewer count on his podcast.
I don't know, some response of his or in his one of his videos. He was mocking our Anissa and I's podcast, saying how low the view counts were. And
they are really low.
That's really a moment where I was like, oh, this is like a different human being. Like, this is like,
oh yeah.
It's very strange because I'm like, I don't.
Wait,
but
that's really not like.
Hassan just did that right now.
Ian, you just justified CPS taking away Ethan Klein's kids. Like, that's hitting below the belt, right? Like, going after a guy's wife, her military serve, going after somebody's race, going after somebody's country. Like, that could be considered going below the belt, right? Not dunking on somebody for how many views they get on YouTube. That's typically considered fair game by just about everybody. And if you're so sensitive and such a little pussy, maybe you shouldn't be doing content cop, little bro. Maybe you should hang it up and go get a real job. I think you would be a lot happier because you can tell, like, he's just so anxious. He's so nervous. He's so neurotic. He's scared of his own shadow. He's uncomfortable in his own skin. And he's now been made the servant of another creator when back in the day, this guy stood on his own. It's sad to see.
But do you notice that? iDUBBBZ right now is trying to bash Ethan for bringing up the views, right? But Hassan just brought up the views before that.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
It's just he's counter signaling. It's a total mess.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
Pure counter signal.
I'm not like looking necessarily to have like an ownage moment, especially with something as silly as like,
what do you mean?
Look at Hassan.
Why make the video? Yeah,
Hassan is like hitting him with like the Willy Wonka here. Like, oh really? Like, why the fuck are you in my house? Get the fuck out of my house, you idiot.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be here to shit on H3H3. And it's like, this is an easy dunk. Here it is. I've alley-ooped it to you, sir. All you have to do is dunk it. And it's like a dunk on a children's basketball set. And iDUBBBZ just batted it away from the goal.
Yeah.
Rather than letting it go in.
It's the
like,
Fisher Price. It's the Fisher Price fucking little one.
Oh, man.
Here's a fucking podcast that we're doing for a year straight. The purpose is
it's like, hey, they're playing volleyball. Hassan keeps spiking it over to fucking and then
he just, it over for iDUBBBZ.
He just stares at it
while the ball hits the ground. It's like, no, here we go. I'm gonna bump it up and you're gonna volley it over. Okay, can you volley it over? No, okay, great. So I have to just carry the whole team on my back. It's not just that I have to provide all the financial backing, I have to provide all the clout, but I also have to say everything on this show. And also, as I actively carry you on this show, you're going to counter signal me and make it awkward and weird. He's like, what the f am I doing? Look at Hassan there, man. He's like, really?
Oh my God. Yeah, no, it's the counter signaling is what is making Hassan mad, right?
Isn't to get fucking views. That's the whole reason that we're doing it on a
Ian
separate
is now saying the podcast wasn't to get views. Hassan's like, get a load of this idiot. Like, what do you mean the podcast isn't to get views?
They wanted Joe Rogan numbers, right?
Exactly. Anissa on the very first episode said, In a few years, we're going to be Joe Rogan level with this podcast. She unironically believed that. She believed it was going to be a podcast with millions of views because apparently if you just start a podcast, it's going to immediately have fans. It doesn't matter how non-tent and how boring it is. And it was a total failure. And Hasan, you can see in this moment, totally regrets ever inviting the Jamhas to his platform.
Yeah.
They were just total leeches, a complete waste of space.
Channel, and I'm not promoting it.
Wait, whoa. Did Hasan wink?
Podcast that we're doing
what
for a year straight. The purpose isn't to get fucking views. That's the whole reaon that we're doing it on a separate channel, and I'm not promoting.
He did wink. He did. Oh my God. He did in fact wink. I saw it, bro.
Oh,
he doesn't believe anything this idiot is saying.
Here's a fucking podcast that we're doing for a year straight. The purpose isn't to get fucking views. That's the whole reason that we're doing it on a separate channel, and I'm not promoting it.
Yeah.
Oh,
see,
it's like
him do all the fucking low blows.
I want it to have low views on purpose. That's why I don't promote it. Hasan's like, this is the biggest load of fucking horse shit I've ever heard, and I spew it all day long. Like, fuck off with you.
Oh man,
it's got to be real weird to leave the hug box. And
okay,
like,
this is
see the rest of the internet.
Why is iDUBBZ looking at him like that? Like, what's going on with that look? Bro, he is like a creep. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I'm looking at Hasan's car. I want to suck it.
What the fucking leaving the hug box? It's called being a friend and backing someone up.
Well, he's talking about the hug box, but then and how it's bad that H3's in the hug box, but then iDUBBZ will defend being in the hug box.
No, he won't.
Yeah, he actually will. First of all, he says that he doesn't know what a hug box is, which is obviously a lie. Like, iDUBBZ does know what a hug box is. He's been on the internet forever, okay? But then he just tries to defend the idea of being in a hug box because you shouldn't have to put up with toxicity.
And how they're reflecting on this. Like, I had normie friends calling me up to be like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Like, why is he behaving like this? And on the other hand, you look at his community and they're so laser focused on like whatever they can massage to look good after a 5-hour and 30-minute session where he just looked like a fucking fool.
What does it mean, a hug box?
Like an echo chamber, like a hug box where you're just constantly relying.
No, I think he genuinely doesn't know.
I don't. Maybe he forgot.
I think he genuinely doesn't.
Like, look in iDUBBZ's eyes, man. Has this guy been MK Ultra'd? Like, did they like mind rape him?
Yeah,
like what?
Acid
like,
all day, every day till he was like blind for a little bit.
I don't know what they did to this guy, man. Like, it's like his entire brain has been hijacked, root and stem.
Yeah, this is
on
crazy.
People who agree with you to make you feel, to shower you with praise. You know?
Yeah.
Respond.
iDUBBZ.exe has never responded. It didn't stop responding. It has never responded.
Yeah. Fucking the lemon bud.
Yeah, I was
Look at him. He's looking like
my-
an airheaded like bimbo. He like that's like what a clueless woman looks like when she's put on the spot and has no idea what to say. That's what he looks like. He's searching the heavens for answers. He's searching the heavens for a way to have a conversation with another human. He's supposed to be an entertainer.
Oh my
my
god.
critiques is I feel like it would be it's important as content creators to have a good filter for what's like entering your brain.
He's defending the hug box. iDUBBZ is counter signaling Hasan even on this and saying, no, it's good for H3 to be in the hug box because you have to filter the toxic trolls online.
Because he's trying to defend it about his audience.
Yeah, because he lives in the hug box.
It seems like you have like clearly a lot of fucking raw exposure, like your chat.
Yeah.
So Like, imagine like having to admit that Hasan is stronger than you. Mentally.
Raw exposure.
That Hasan is able to handle the banter and handle the chat.
Yeah.
But Ian can't.
But I think with someone as sensitive as Ethan, not like, you know, from a, not as a, an offensive thing.
Get it out. Oh, he's worried about being offensive. Look at Hasan. Look at the way Hasan is staring him down.
Hasan's like, do you know where you're at?
It's like, do you know who you're supposed to be? You're supposed to be the content cop guy. You're supposed to be ruthless.
Well, you're also at my house where I yell about Ethan being a fucking retard all day. Don't be offensive. Ashton, this is actually more brutal than when you explained it to me.
No, you really have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
You really do. There's no actual way to describe this that really delivers the true justice of just how cucked Ian is.
Yeah. Ultimate.
But I think he doesn't do well with that direct feedback.
This is the longest
I think it is
final 5 minutes ever.
Protect yourself from it to an extent. But I agree. I think there is a limit to it.
Yeah. Oh no.
Hassan just takes a deep breath.
He wasn't even paying attention.
So terrible. No, he wasn't. Because who could pay attention to that rambling, low energy garbage that was completely meaningless and pathetic?
You're right. It was just like, oh, I don't know. Well, that's how you know someone doesn't like listen. Where you go, I don't know, because you didn't pay attention, so you got no.
There's nothing you can even say. It's like when you hit him with "That's wild," you know. That's wild, bro. It could have been anything. Okay, I don't know. Yeah. So it's when you just like you can't hear somebody. You're like out doing something, and there's a lot of noise, like you're in a club or a bar or whatever.
Yeah, man.
You just laugh at everything. Yeah. You know, like that's what's going on here.
What did you think of the context, Nuke?
I don't like the
like how easy of a softball could it be? Like I honestly, like I have to face palm for him. Like, okay, you have been invited to a stream that is a reaction to the H3H3 content, Nuke. Hasan Piker asks you, hey, what do you think about the content, Nuke? You have nothing to say. Nothing to say. Nothing.
Yeah. All you have to say is he's a piece of shit and he's wrong about everything. I hope he dies in a fire, and then everyone will suck your dick.
Everybody will be like, let's go watch this guy's show. Clay Pigeon has a good point. He has to wrangle each word individually in his brain. That's sad,
talking
man.
Like this. Everything needs to be thought of. It's like, whoa.
Because he's so scared. He's scared of every single word.
Yeah.
He's worried that he's going to say the wrong thing. This is like complete paranoia, complete neuroticism on display of a guy that's just been beaten down so badly by his wife and by his life that he has no confidence in himself to say anything.
Yep.
Just be negative about H3H3. Just tear into him. Tell us what you really think. But I don't think he has any real thoughts. I don't know if he has any real emotions. This is like the fakest, phoniest person I've ever witnessed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think Anissa is more authentic as a person than he is.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He speaks her mind. And by the way, iDUBBBZ is like, I could type faster than he speaks. Like, you know how for like when you type something, someone's words out, you have to pause after every few sentences to catch up. For him, I would be like, okay, I'm like, wow, it's really slow, man.
There's no soul here.
No.
Attempt at political commentary combined with Ethan jokes, because it's very confusing.
What?
When he's trying to make a point, like the beginning when he says there's a big problem, communism. I don't really understand if that was meant to be serious or not.
That's your big critique. That's your big critique, your one big takeaway from the content nuke. Look at iDUBBZ. Look at the way he's looking at Hasan. He's nervous, man.
For approval. He's looking for approval.
He's seeking approval desperately with what he just said. He just gave like the safest, most non-tent answer he humanly could, which was to say, well, he's using his humor and crossing it with politics, and I don't know if that works. It's like there's a long history of crossing humor with politics. It's called like punditry. You know, it's called satire. You know, there's people you may have heard of, Jon Stewart, Stephen Colbert. I don't know, shows like South Park. Like I don't know. Like it's usually pretty rhetorically effective to combine comedy with politics because it's the spoonful of sugar that makes the medicine go down with the rhetoric, right? But like iDUBBZ is like pretending like he can't comprehend such a concept. It's just bad.
Yeah, man.
George Carlin, people are bringing up Donald Trump, his Twitter.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah.
There's been a lot of instances of this.
Or not.
I didn't understand that either. He was trying to, it felt like he was trying to make a joke, but it also kind of also corresponds to the rest of the commentary. So I guess it's not a joke. Like he legitimately thinks the real problem
Are you
is
gonna both cry about it? Are you gonna sit there both and cry about it?
Look at iDUBBZ. Like, are you having fun, Ian? Look at him.
No, but
like,
dude.
not like zoom in on his face. Like he looks miserable, dude.
They're not even having fun. They're not even laughing. At least with H3, whether you like him or you hate him, he's putting sound effects. Him and his team are like making jokes and saying shit. These two are just like, yeah, like he's an asshole. Like, can you believe what he said? Can you believe he said that? Where H3 is putting like music or whatever, and at least there's some sort of like, okay, there's energy. I feel like we're at a fucking AA meeting.
Yeah.
And everyone's
I feel like we're
how
kind
do
of
you
at a
feel?
funeral.
Yeah, a funeral. Like, how do you feel? You're alive.
me
like
radicalizing the youth, and those people, they have a shelf life.
Oh,
they have a shelf life
Help
because
me.
they don't have the same fucking stubborn nature that I do.
You hear
They don't
this
have the
though?
same-
This is Hasan talking to Ian. I think this is him talking not just to H3 and his haters, but he's talking to Ian. And you can see as he's giving this speech that iDUBBZ is like contemplating his entire life. What a horrible mistake that he's made. This was one of the cold opens that we started the show with. And at the end of this, we'll play those cold opens again. But I really think that this cuts iDUBBZ to his core because iDUBBZ doesn't have that gumption. He doesn't have that stubbornness. He doesn't have that stick-to-itiveness that Hasan has, or that Destiny has, or that, quite frankly, you have, or that Darkside Phil has, or that I have, to where it doesn't matter if we get humiliated. It doesn't matter if we get blown out, if we take L's. We keep going.
Yeah.
We don't give up. There's always another day, and we always fight. Whereas iDUBBZ is a coward who can't handle taking an L, and has completely crashed out and spiraled over an L that he should never have happened with the OnlyFans, and he's never been able to recover from it. And he's just kept doubling down on the L and continuing to embarrass himself and hide himself away and run away from it. And his productivity is in the toilet. His confidence is gone. And sometimes you just have to say, F it, and put yourself out there. And he's refusing to do it because he's scared of failure. He doesn't have confidence in himself anymore.
Yeah, it's like you were saying with people who get felted or take an L from time to time, and we all have, right? We shake it off and you move on. Whereas for him, an L is like now it's in his brain. It's planted. It's like a seed in his brain that it's actually really, that's a great point, man.
Well, like it's the Jordan Peterson with the lobster, like the illustration at the beginning of 12 Rules for Life. You know, they say the lobster is never the same once it loses a fight to another lobster. And when iDUBBZ lost that fight to Sam Hyde, he's never been the same.
Yeah.
He'll never be the same. He's just been permanently altered by it.
I think personally he lost the fight to Anissa.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of fights lately.
Interest as I do. they inevitably become their own worst enemies. They inevitably cook themselves.
That's what's happening to you.
You might think you're riding high on the slop.
Oh my God.
Ooh, buddy.
For a little bit, you might think you're getting
For a little
showered
bit,
with.
you're riding high. You're being showered with praise and my charity money. But
Can I just say, everything
gonna
on the
last.
internet is fucking slop. Like, what do you have this fucking slop? Hassan's not slop. 10 hours of him just sitting there watching a video going, oh.
It also does apply to Hassan. Like, this is also
Exactly.
projection on his part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Praise. An army of anonymous Redditors
I will
telling you
say
you're
this,
brilliant.
though, like, at least Hassan is able to pretend like he gives a shit.
Mhm.
You know, like the discerning person can clearly see that he's full of shit and he only cares about enriching himself and being famous and living a certain lifestyle. But at least there's a performance enough that can convince a fucking dummy, right? Or like a naive person. iDUBBZ can't even do that. iDUBBZ can't even spit out the leftist talking points. He can't even regurgitate what a progressive is going to say. We just saw that. We saw he had nothing. And now his posture here is the worst I've seen in the entire thing. Look at it now.
Yeah.
He's got his hands wrapped around his knee.
Oh,
Look at
he's
that.
gonna cry. Look at his face.
And he's about to cry, man. He's like, what did I do? I snaked my friend for this? Is this what it's all about? Is this the top of the mountain or is this the bottom?
Oh,
And it is very
man.
feminine. It's very, very feminine, his body language.
But at the end of the night, when you go home and you sit
Beta.
down and you look yourself in the mirror,
Oh.
you're not
He's
gonna
so
recognize.
uncomfortable. iDUBBZ is so uncomfortable. Did you see the way he squirmed? Bring it back 3 seconds.
You
on the zoom
look
in and
yourself
watch
in the
that.
mirror, you're not going to
What is
recognize
that?
who you've become.
Oh,
That's it. It's turning into a lolcow of a different variety.
Oh, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He's done. He's a lolcow. He knows. Suffer, iDUBBZ.
Oh my God.
He's fighting back tears.
Yeah, someone in the chat said.
That's what I think.
And he looks
Look
back
at him. And that's the moment. And then look at iDUBBZ. Look at the eye contact here. He's scared. He's sad. He's weak. He's feeble. And Hassan's just staring him right down. What do you think about that? That's the way Ralph is. What do you think about that, Bish? That whole speech was pointed at iDUBBZ. You can't convince me otherwise. The way he turns back around and says to him, what do you think about that?
That's so mean.
Ooh!
It's
the cocked, the watcher. Oh, the gift, the gelded.
He couldn't even just like.
Oh my God.
Why?
Bro.
Why start the war that you don't want to be in?
Buddies, don't start a fight that you can't finish.
Yeah.
If you don't have the capacity, you know, there's some people they're just not meant to be a fighter.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Don't try and be a fighter if you can't take it, bro.
I don't even know, man. That's tough.
Is that
Is
a
it?
sticker? Like,
I don't know.
iDUBBZ is sad. I don't know, man.
Look at this. I don't even know what to feel right now.
No.
I mean, I think he's
so scared.
I guess
It's
the
pretty
truth.
accurate.
I think the truth is what's mean. Sometimes
Ooh.
it needs to be said.
Ooh. Cut down to size. Go on.
iDUBBZ is gonna cry.
Go on.
All right.
All right,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
enough.
I'm gonna end it here on that note. Everybody, thank you so much for coming on the broadcast. Thank you, Ian.
Yeah, what was the final amount?
The final amount.
That's oh my
Look
God.
at this. This is disgusting, isn't it? And that's all he cares about. Well, what was the final amount, Master Hassan? How much money have you bailed me out with, Hassan?
You should keep. Sorry, Hassan should just keep the
Isn't
money.
Isn't that fucking disgusting?
Yeah.
Like, the money didn't go to iDUBBZ. It went to the charity. But the idea is to whitewash all of iDUBBBZ's failures and make it okay. Oh, see, you did raise money for charity because Hasan gave you a handout because you did this hit piece on your former friend. You're a Judas.
Well, Hasan, what he should say, he should be like, iDUBBBZ, I raised this money for charity. This is not creator clashes. This is not you. This was me. That's what I would say.
I mean, I'll keep it going. I'll react to the rest of the video tomorrow as well.
Sick.
I'm not the whole video. I don't think I'll be able to finish the whole thing.
He put his hands together like that. He put his, as soon as he heard Hasan today, the next day, was going to raise him even more money, his hands came together like that in a very covetous fashion.
Sorry, Gabe. That's a joke.
And he started smiling. And he's smiling. He's, I'm going to get more money out of this idiot.
There's still 42 minutes remaining on it.
So that was the iDUBBBZ and Hasan situation. Let's quickly play these 2 cold opens, and then we'll do some dark side fill.
Sure.
Have a shelf life because they don't have the same fucking stubborn nature that I do. They don't have the same interests as I do. They inevitably become their own worst enemies. They inevitably cook themselves. You might think you're riding high on the slop for a little bit. You might think you're getting showered with praise. An army of anonymous Redditors telling you you're brilliant. But at the end of the night, when you go home and you sit down and you look yourself in the mirror, you're not going to recognize who you've become.
Oh.
That's it. Turning into a lolcow of a different variety. That's what I think. Was it? No.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it? One more time. Encore, encore. This is your life, Ian.
They don't have the same fucking stubborn nature that I do. They don't have the same interests as I do. They inevitably become their own worst enemies. They inevitably cook themselves.
Boxing.
You might think you're riding high on the slop for a little bit. You might think you're getting showered with praise. An army of anonymous Redditors telling you you're brilliant. But
he's cooked. He's done. This is the end.
When you go home,
this is the end.
Down,
I can't wait for the next.
Look yourself in the mirror.
My wife hates me. My wife
You're not
ruined me
My
podcast.
career. I don't think it's happening.
You don't think so?
No,
Turning into
it's
a
over.
lolcow of a different variety.
Series finale?
I think so.
That's what I think.
Do you feel bad for him?
Mean.
I'm kidding.
Was it?
No.
I'm kidding. No, I do not feel bad for him. He's had enough chances.
I think the truth is what's mean. Sometimes it needs to be said.
The swallow there.
Yeah. Oh, divorce arc's the next arc. Yeah, that's true.
Divorce arc is the next arc. Oh, we have this one too.
Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are my best friend. You are
Who made this? Is this like?
I don't know.
Thank you, Ethan Klein. You are